Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to another P Squared stream. It is the first time I've been on stream in a long time, actually.
It has. I've been streaming a lot lately,
Whoa!
You have been absent on all of those.
I've been missing it because time zones, unfortunately. What's up, Hoyle? How's it going? It's been a while. Dude,
Hey.
How are you doing? Surprise Hoyle jump scare. You know what? There's going to be a lot of jump scares today, and I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, boy. So,
all right.
Yeah. So, we're diving in with Alien.
Today, we're diving in with some Alien RPG. We played this once before.
Oh.
Whoa! Xenomorph jump scare.
Thank you, Rose.
Thank you for the 38 months. That's ridiculous.
Oh my goodness.
That's more than 3 years.
That is true. So
all right, but yeah, we're playing the Alien RPG, so titled Beyond the Veil. And yeah, is there anything else we need to say before we get started?
Shall we introduce the cast? We do have a player with us who's not normally with us.
That is true. We do have a guest player. I guess Dakota, do you want to introduce yourself really quick?
Yeah, I am Dakota Farnsworth. I'm a voice actor, director, and producer. I have known Lauren and Raph for about a year now, and I've had a wonderful relationship. And I've been wanting to jump in on these little D&D campaigns for a while, so I'm glad that you guys were finally able to get it going, because I'm just like when you said it was Alien 2, I was like, oh, this was my childhood. Yeah, so
yeah.
I actually went back and I went ahead and I rewatched the first and second one at least, because I was like, I think I was a little shoddy on the details of second, and I I was like, okay. Yeah.
Those two are the only ones you need to see. I always tell people when I'm getting them.
Those are the only ones that matter. Alien, Aliens, and Prometheus are just fine.
For sure. I know Prometheus is a bit controversial of a poll, but I say it's up there with the first two.
For sure. For different reasons. Like it's not the same movie, obviously, but okay, before we get started just talking, before we have a movie cast podcast about Alien and Aliens, let's get into the game of Alien RPG, Beyond the Veil.
Mm-hmm.
So, sorry for the late start. There was so many technical difficulties.
It seems like there's technical difficulties every time we do this these days.
Every single stream. Yeah, unfortunately. But we got there in the end, and we're gonna roll with it.
Do you want to give any quick content warnings before we jump into the story, or? Yes.
So as this is a alien themed horror RPG, there are going to be some your standard horror stuff. There's going to be a lot of violence. There's going to be a lot of
gore.
Hold on, let me just get. I was gonna say gore, but like it's descriptive gore. Let me actually just get my list up. I had to get consent from the players before we started as well. But yeah, obviously standard stuff with Alien. There's gonna be a lot of body horror. There's gonna be a lot of like descriptions of violence, descriptions of that kind of stuff. If you're not into that, I don't know why you're watching an RPG of Alien. But there's also going to be, specifically for this, there's going to be some existential stuff. If you have trouble dealing with reality and you have anxiety, there's going to be some aspects of this that I'm hoping. Someone just dropped out.
Oh no, that was Rose.
Oh. But there's going to be some aspects of this that might be some anxiety inducing on a existential level. Hopefully you guys have a good nice grip of reality. The characters won't, but let's hope you guys do. And specifically, there's also going to be some scenes depicting the harm and death of a child, especially because we'll get into it, but there is a child involved. So
spoilers.
All that being said, there is, I believe, nothing else that we have to go over. Everything here is stuff that only the players need to get. Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
players have you? Well, hold on, I wait for your. Did Rose join again?
Yeah,
Not
Rose
yet.
is rejoining. Apparently, she's restarting her laptop.
Oh no. I think I can start without her, technically.
Okay. Yeah. Our cams are just going to be a little janky, but I'm looking. I see the OBS. It's just going to be you and me on screen. It cuts off Dakota when Rose leaves. When Rose leaves, it's just you and me.
Go to lean over to your right a little bit.
So I'm just gonna. What's going on?
Oh my goodness, you do show up when you do that.
That's kind of So if I just like hold on. So if I just like turn it this way. So if I bring the camera over here, right?
Yes.
Don't move the camera yet because it's
Wait,
gonna
does that
be,
work?
Your arm shows up on the other side.
Okay, this is a janky stream to begin with, if this is any indication.
There we go.
So bear with us, please.
Okay, so anyways.
I'm kind of like coming
let's
in
get
from
right into
stage
it.
right.
All right, so I guess starting with you two. Beyond the Veil, here we go. The conference room is lit only by a large holographic screen displaying a star map of the galaxy, which you guys have shown on the main page. Well, Raph, you don't have the map open of
I could.
20 yet, do you? Okay, yeah. Not necessary, but there's a map displaying the known and colonized star systems. A diverse group of people dressed in various uniforms and suits sit around a long conference table, waiting for the briefing to begin. They are the best and brightest of their fields, handpicked by Sirius Industries for a special mission. Oh boy, I should have done some vocal warm-ups before I started. The door opens and a man enters, flanked by two androids. This is Julian Vega, the CEO of Sirius Industries. He smiles and greets the group, takes a seat, and says, "Thank you all for coming on such a short notice. I'm sure you're all wondering why you're here. We have received a distress signal from one of our deep space industry vessels, the SSV Orion." He presses a button on the table, screen changes, and a sleek futuristic spaceship comes up with a logo of Sirius Industries on its hull. It's a giant star with a star with like a orbit around it. The Orion was sent to mine asteroids in the Outer Rim, but it went missing 6 months ago. He assumed it was destroyed by pirates or rebels, but we were wrong. The Orion is still alive, but it's not where it should be. Again, he presses a button. The screen zooms out from that galaxy to show the vast expanse of space, the Milky Way in all of its splendor and glory, and a red dot beep, pings at the edge of the galaxy. The Orion is here, on the outskirts of the Milky Way, well outside what was previously even considered possible to travel. We don't know how it got there or what it encountered, but we do know that it needs our help. That's why I've assembled you here today. You're the best of the best, and I need you to go to the Orion and bring it back. You'll be given access to our most advanced technology and equipment, as well as full authority and discretion. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make history, but it is also a dangerous and risky mission. Needless to say, the distance you'll be traveling is substantial, the farthest in history. You'll face unknown perils and challenges, and you may not return alive. And as he stops, everybody kind of shifts in their seats. The brief that you had been, the contract that you had been given, did not mention the exact details of this mission, but now it's been made clear maybe why some of you were chosen, and maybe why there's been so much secrecy and discretion. So he takes a moment and says, "Are you in?"
So,
Of course, as you look around, there are people looking around back and forth.
yeah.
Some of them have clearly just like, there's a look on some faces of just, this isn't what I signed up for. And others who are a little bit more reserved and just like looking at the screen going, the pay's worth it.
You said we have like any like contracts or anything of the sort in front of us, or is that like assumed to have been gone over on our own?
Yeah, that was you were you had signed NDAs, of course, before entering the room. You had signed or you had been given a what's the word, like a summons, like, hey, we want you for this mission.
Right.
Here's kind of what is going over, and of course all of the benefits that come with completion of this mission. You are all basically freelance operators at the moment, but you don't know the detail. You didn't know up until this point the details of what the mission was. Only that it paid very good, and they were very hesitant about giving off any details or what was going on. But I guess as we look around the room, describe your characters as this information is being given to you and their reaction to what was just said. Start with you, Raph.
So my character, and I'll allow him to introduce himself in a bit, but he's an average height man with a neatly combed over brown hair and a thin, well-trimmed beard. She's kind of stroking as he's thinking this over. Seems to have a surprisingly stocky build beneath his well-worn white lab coat, with pens neatly tucked in a breast pocket. His boyish blue eyes stare blankly from behind thick-rimmed glasses. And he looks to be just kind of mulling this over very internally, kind of keeping to himself at the moment, as I'm sure murmurs are going around the room.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Hello, welcome
Rose.
back.
Welcome back.
We just got past the introduction, so you haven't missed anything yet.
Okay.
Yeah, who would like to describe their other characters first?
Dakota. We'll get to Rose's character later.
Gotcha. So my character, his name is Barbie. He's wearing black aviator sunglasses. He has sort of like poofy hair, but it's kind of in the shape of a mohawk, and it's parted over to one side. He also is wearing, pompadour. I guess that would be the term for it, huh? So he has a pompadour, and he's wearing headphones, and it's clear he's kind of like half paying attention. He already kind of like seems to know what he wants to do in this situation, and doesn't seem too like concerned about the stakes involved. What is it? He's wearing a leather jacket with a white dress shirt underneath. The jacket looks like something you would see a pilot wear, but he doesn't really seem to have like. He seems like he's more wearing it out of aesthetic than wearing it out of like actually maybe he actually is a pilot. What is it next to him? He's average height, blue eyes also. And you see he has a bag next to him, a blue bag, and out of the backpack there's a little comic book that's like sticking out of it, but you can't quite tell what the comic book is.
He was he was reading it before Julian came in, and quickly stuffed it away as the doors opened.
Ooh, gotta look professional.
But as you guys are kind of mulling it over and thinking internally, one or two of the androids flank around both sides of the table, each carrying a stack of papers, and in front of everybody they place down a contract detailing, putting into more detail and describing fully your involvement in the project, your the pay should you return successful, and what should happen if you should perish on the mission, and the what they call like a early termination clause, and your termination benefits, what should happen should you die on the mission, and it is extensive. One of the bigger sections of the contract is detailing what should happen if you perish. And as they hand out, sitting in front of people, you can see that there are others who have already stood up and just like, no, thank you. This mission is not for me, and they walk out of the door.
Okay. My character looks at it. Barbie looks at it, sees all of the warnings, immediately gets a rush of adrenaline, and just without thinking about it, just goes, signs the paper, slides it off.
And the scientist seems to look over everything, kind of giving a once over, and yeah, just addresses Mr. Vega, was it?
Mm-hmm. Julian Vega.
So, Mr. Vega, this payout is certainly guaranteed. Should we be able to succeed in this mission?
Guaranteed and substantial. And if you look at, and then he notes in the contract, there's like subclauses and subclauses. There are even bonuses should you return with information that our company could prove to be useful and profitable. You'll receive you'll receive commission as well as royalties should any information you bring back prove to be profitable.
Well, I'll say that's quite the enticing offer. I have only one question, even to be rather vague on the detail. Is there something you know that would require a xenobiologist such as myself to be a part of this crew? Don't get me wrong, I'm quite flattered, but I'm very curious what exactly my role.
He casually smiles and gives this very flattering but also kind of like middle management smile to you, where he's just like, you're asking too many questions. But he responds with, well, if you look around, there are scientists of all sorts of fields around. We are simply covering our bases. We are traveling into unknown territory, of course, and there may be signs of extraterrestrial life that if somebody should find it, we would like to have somebody who can analyze and tell us what we've found. Of course, there's no guarantee that your particular set of skills would be useful on this mission. However, as a scientist and as a general learned man, you will be of great use as a researcher in the field. And with our team of scientists, fill out and give us a variety of specialties should the occasion occur.
Sounds like quite the opportunity. Kind of looks over everything again. It's just like, and he kind of flips to the compensation clauses one last time before being like, say no more.
And it, again, substantial. We're talking like, if our money right now, this is like $500 million of money in our whatever your currency is. It's like significant. And again, with the you kind of get the idea that they genuinely don't expect to pay out on half of it.
Yeah.
Of course, all the difficulties that come with FTL travel, seeing as this is the longest any human being will have been in stasis, and the furthest any human being will have traveled in stasis. That fact alone is like, you might not even just survive the trip. So like, they're like, if you get there and if you find anything useful And then and then you're gonna do that trip again. If you get back, you will be paid a significant amount just for being a lab rat, because
We'll be set for life.
they genuinely don't expect anyone to survive the trip, and they haven't said that out loud. But if you read the contract and you gotta get everyone's like the posture of this of the entire meeting, this is a shot in the dark.
I lean over to Frederick and go, "Hey, listen, Doc. Here's the thing. No pioneer was second."
Oh, fair point. Be quite a few curiosity to satisfy in the whole endeavor anyhow. Your name?
Oh, Barbie.
And he kind of reaches out for a handshake and says, Dr. Friedrich Turner. Most people just call me Turner. Or Dr. Turner if you're feeling flattering.
It's wonderful to meet you, Dr. Turner. I guess if we're doing last names too, Robbie Roshwitz. Just Barbie though, just Barbie.
Very well, Barbie. Well, I guess I'll look forward to working with you. Whatever crew is left of this room by the time everybody's done funneling out.
And as you're having this conversation, more and more people are leaving, and until there's like a handful of people left. A couple of lab coats, a couple of people who have like more military attire. Like, what's the word? Not greaves. It's yeah. That casual uniform, military uniform. A handful of people are left.
We're talking like less than 10 or like 10?
Talking less than 10.
Okay.
So it went from maybe 20 people in the room to 10, to less than 10, including Julian Vega and his androids.
Wow.
So as everybody is finishing signing the contracts and everybody's funneled out, Julian says, well, thank you for accepting this mission, and thank you for accepting the risks involved. Now, what follows will be, I'm sure some of you have not been on a journey of this length. Oh, nobody's been on a journey of this length, but I'm sure none of you have been many of you have not been on a journey like this. So there will be training courses provided and a brief introduction of the ship and where you'll be staying, and then we'll proceed from there.
Very well. Looking forward to it then.
I do have a follow-up question though. For everyone that left, do we get their pay too, or do we be stuck with the $500 million?
You say this as Julian is standing in the android's return to his flank, and he just smiles and says, "You get what's in your contract."
Okay.
And then he leaves, and other administrative personnel come in and follow up with you and get your details and all that other stuff. Blah, blah, blah. Lots of paperwork to fill out. Your first few days at this facility is literally just sitting down and filling out paperwork. The next few weeks are actually all training. Life aboard a ship, how to operate various machinery on board that ship. It's like literally, it's basic stuff like how to operate a coffee maker safely, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like, it's like very, very thorough, and they're very like they're covering all of their bases. So interestingly enough, Frederick, yes, that's your name, Mr. Dr. Turner.
Mm-hmm.
As you're going through training, you see a lot of some of the other members joining you, just like, filling out forms and sitting through classes and everything like that, and just like lectures. You do notice that Barbie is not present at any of those trainings.
Any of the trainings, or just certain ones?
Any of the trainings, yeah.
Curious.
So, as training weeks turn into like a month of training, your head is kind of just bombarded with all this information about the ship that you haven't even seen yet, until eventually you have a very kind of like worn down administrative officer doing your last few weeks of training, going, all right, today's the last day. You guys want to see the ship?
Well, absolutely. I'm dying to.
We're not leaving yet. We're not leaving yet. What's it called? Departure is scheduled for next week, but we finished early, so we can hang out for a bit if you guys want.
How much obliged.
All right, cool. I'm just gonna. I'll let my supervisor know, and we'll get the whole team together. Do a quick tour of the ship, and then we'll see where we go from there. I mean, we got like a couple hours to kill. And he just gets up and just kind of like walks out and dials like pages somebody on the wall. Everybody gets together. So Barbie, you have been summoned for the tour. And as you approach the ship, as you approach the docking bay, a very small and very bouncy individual comes trotting out to greet you. Rose, if you may describe your character.
If we have audio from her.
See a oh yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
You
Now.
see a 4-foot tall child. It's basically in every way it looks like a child, and you're like, is that a child?
So
she has
go ahead, sorry.
shoulder length brown hair. She sort of has like, she's wearing this like crop hoodie, this green crop hoodie, but underneath she's got like a proper like body of like, her body's not armor, but she's wearing like an armor suit underneath the clothes. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
So
He basically has a
And then she's wearing like cool hot topic pants with leather boots.
Okay.
And sewn into like the seams of her pants and like her jacket and the suit itself is like, you can kind of tell in the light, they're like high vis retro reflectors.
Oh, okay, gotcha. So do I just by looking, do I know that Rose is like, spoilers? I don't want to spoil chat.
Is it apparent?
So
Her nature?
it is not apparent her nature. However,
She just looks like a
to go
child.
to your character, Barney would know.
Barbie?
You would have heard rumors, or Barbie.
It's a
Barbie would have
nickname.
heard rumors. Barbie would have heard rumors of a of something like this that the company owns, but you've never seen one yourself.
Okay.
And I'm here too, right?
Lauren, what's
Yeah,
the
everyone's
ship's
not
name?
The
here.
ship.
The ship's name is the SSV Rigel.
Rigel. I'm gonna take.
SSV Rigel?
Yeah.
What's this?
And she looks
child
at you two,
doing
and she's
here?
like, are you the lucky two who's riding my SSV Rigel?
What?
She like, kind of like, does like a little slap on the ship.
Your SSV Rigel? I'm not quite
I
sure
turned-
I follow.
You bet.
I turn towards the other crewmates and I go, "We're hiring an actual child."
The guy who's doing the tour like comes in from the back. He's like, oh, hold on, wait, I forget. And he kind of like rushes forward. He's like, okay, it's not what it looks. We don't. He kind of goes into this like this very obviously prepared speech. It's like, Sirius Industries is not in the practice and does not condone the hiring of child labor. However, Sirius Industries does acknowledge that is a practice that is being performed in various situations by various companies, and we have discovered that it is profitable to replace that child labor with android replicas.
Okay, so not an actual child.
Somehow that feels.
No, she's not an actual child. Charlotte, you want to take over?
Well, you know what? Welcome aboard. What is it? Barbie
That's my
shake.
lion.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, right. Because you own the ship. Okay, hold on. Let's back that up for a second. You go right ahead.
I don't just own this ship. I built this ship. I upgraded this ship.
You built
This ship was nothing without me.
You built the ship?
Kind of.
Can you elaborate on what that?
Well, that might be exaggerating a little bit. I mean, the company built it, but I metaphorically built it.
Right.
Look, this ship was just another boring old whatever ship, okay? I made it good. I made it better.
If you want the technical specs of the ship, it is a class. Hold on. Where is it? Where'd it go?
Bye.
I lean over to Turner. I go, "This is metaphorically suspicious."
Oh, where's the raft? Do you know where the ship information is?
No, not sure. I guess it would be under the.
Look, all I'm
vehicle section.
saying
Yeah.
is that you're in safe hands.
And what exactly is your speciality? Say you upgraded the ship and have worked on it?
She pulls out a wrench and kind of like spins it in her hand. I am, at least in terms of the company, the best mechanic you guys could ever have.
Ah,
My
mechanic.
name's Charlotte.
Barbie can't help but go, "Aw, I got a widow wrench."
It's a big wrench.
She like threateningly points the wrench at him.
Well, pleasure to meet you, Charlotte.
I'm here to make sure that your cryogenically frozen bodies make it to your location. And she says that like with like a smile on her face.
Glad we're in safe hands, it would seem.
You could not be safer.
You certainly have a lot of confidence.
Yes, I do. I'm excited.
That wasn't very reassuring.
Was it wrong to be excited?
No, never mind. Never mind.
This is the furthest I've ever traveled.
I
Same
think
here.
It's the furthest any of us have ever traveled. Kind of the nature of the. I've done quite a bit of traveling myself.
Isn't that exciting?
Exciting is certainly a word for it, yes.
Where have you traveled?
Oh, actually, as we're talking, I should say, the guy is like trying to lead a tour of heavy like, through the
We're
ship.
walking and talking.
I will actually, yeah, I'll put the map up so that you guys can explore.
Also, for some reason, the cameras
Ooh.
changed order out of nowhere.
Changed order?
Yeah, all of the cameras just all.
Oh, probably when
rearranged
Rose
themselves.
left.
Did she
came
leave
back.
for a sec?
Yeah.
No, like
Well,
like a
when
minute
she-
ago.
Did they? Oh, they
Oh,
did.
really?
Wait, I haven't
That's
done
very
anything.
strange.
Yeah, like just while we were talking here. So, apologies. It is in now
Cool.
in no sensical order on the core camera screen, but that's okay. We're going to a map. Wait.
Mhm. Map
Wow.
time.
Map time.
So this is the ship.
So what are we looking
I will be speaking at the moment. I will be speaking for Charlotte, because Charlotte immediately takes over the tour as this guy is like, he's like, all right, everybody. Yeah. So like Charlotte said, this is the, and then she just kind of zooms ahead and is like, and here's the, and starts pointing everybody throughout. But can you guys get your tokens out really quick?
Yes.
And place them here.
Oh, there's. Place them where?
Oh,
You're gonna have to zoom in quite a bit.
it's so tiny.
Up here at the top. Find the right place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Very well.
So you have an A deck, a B deck, and a C deck from left to right. B deck is where you are currently at. This is like the information center of the ship. A deck is where you guys will be spending most of your time, which is the kind of like crew quarters and everything like that. C deck is maintenance. Pretty much the only person who needs to go down there is Charlotte. That's her territory. But C deck has all, like, you have your labs here. You have
in C deck or B deck?
Or in B deck, you have that's where your information, like labs, computer consoles, and everything like that.
I'll make a note of that.
So what class ship is this again? I believe I missed that.
Oh, yeah. So the class of ship is it's the hull of a Model CM Bison, but it has been significantly upgraded, and the internals almost, or the internals and the externals almost do not resemble a normal CM Bison. However, that was what it used to be.
Gotcha.
And for those who want to know and who care and who have maybe kind of glimpsed from the map itself, the CM Bison is what the Nostromo is.
Ah.
Hmm.
Yeah, I see.
And you said A deck was living quarters, B deck was science,
yes,
like science wing basically, and then C deck.
Tech
Sorry,
wing,
we haven't got this. Yeah, tech wing. Okay.
Yeah, C deck is maintenance. Pretty much the only person who needs to go down there is Charlotte. However, so if you so we're looking at the map now. So the different rooms, we'll get to those as we if you want to explore, and the circle hubs. We'll get we'll get to the labs. The circles, so that have like a small circle in the middle, that is those are the ladders to get between decks. Here is right there, that is a maintenance what do you call it, a maintenance lift that goes between all three decks. However, the guy who's just like, who's trying to give the tour is just like please don't use the maintenance decks just for or the maintenance lift for going between decks. That's not what its intended purpose is.
So that's maintenance personnel only?
Well, maintenance personnel, and it's also like if anything breaks down or anything like that, we had to make sure that the lifts is only used for its intended purposes of transporting goods or transporting tools between levels, and Charlotte will take care of it.
Very well.
So basically those are the main hatches. So you can see that they kind of line up between the different levels, and you can use that to get between different levels.
This map is awesome. Just like a little bit out of character there, but this map is awesome.
Yeah.
So in character, as you guys enter the ship, you guys have all been given like little like uniforms and like little tracking beacons that are like kind of within the uniform. As you enter the ship, panels will kind of light up on the side, showing a map of again literally this. As you walk around, there's a little beep tracking marker that shows your face that you took during orientation. Little photos for your IDs, moving around the map exactly like this.
Ah, I see.
So this is in universe. This is in universe. The map of the ship that is projected. If you need to call it up.
Oh,
so
nice.
where you are is tunnel you're in is the airlock. You go through, in. Off to the side, you have just like the control room for the airlock. It's mostly all controlled again by AI. That's right. I forgot to introduce the AI of the ship. As you enter, a voice comes over the intercom and says, "Oh, welcome. This is the SSV Rigel, and I'm sure you have met my lovely little child, Charlotte, who maintains and runs the ship."
Yeah, she's wonderful. We're in great hands.
And what?
Rose, I don't think that came through the mic. Oh.
I think the AI is malfunctioning.
Uh-oh. Microphone problems?
I guess so.
Charlotte, come back.
Oh no, I think she's got
I think
Activity
I'm
issues?
back.
There you go. Yeah.
Like if I'm gonna be missing a lot of information, but I kind of heard. I was just like, "Hello, Father."
Hello, Charlotte.
Father, huh?
Not my father. That's father, but not my father. Might be my father.
That's some interesting wording.
And Dr. Turner addresses the disembodied voice again of just like, "And you are?"
I am the AI responsible for what's the word? I'm the AI responsible for not maintenance, but like operation of the ship, and I am used to facilitate the human operators in whatever they need. I am I can't think of words right now. I am a proprietary AI made by Sirius Industries to outcompete the mother AI.
Oh. Eating with Whale and Yutani, I see.
We have high hopes. As I'm sure you have learned from this mission, when Sirius Industries has plans and goals, we aim for the stars.
Paranoid, in a very paranoid fashion, but like very like slowly, Barbie pulls his backpack out and pulls out a comic really quick and just starts kind of flipping through it. You can all see that on the back it says Terminator, and he's like looking through the Skynet. He's looking through the chapters on Skynet, and he just goes, puts it back in the back.
So yeah, if you want to go through the ship, again, like between a combination of like Father and Charlotte, as you go through the ship, we can explain the different aspects of it. So right now, again, you're in the airlock on B deck. So as you move forward, I guess, and when I say left and right, I'm not going to use left and right for like character, like the way the character is like facing, just left and right on the map.
Right.
Yeah, so like, yeah, left, that is the junction will lead up and down to A deck and a C deck, the maintenance level and the crew quarters level. Straight up will lead to labs and tech. All three of those rooms are dedicated straight up. All three of those rooms are dedicated for laboratory and information technology. Yeah.
Actually, hold on, you're not.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, face isn't popping up, but that's okay.
That's weird.
As long as you can see my ping.
Yeah, I can see.
So this is the laboratories.
Yeah. And they'll have various instruments and readouts and everything going on there that you can use to interact with like any of the sensors or any or make any like computations that you need. This is like the work
Right.
IT hub area.
Okay.
I'll doubtless be spending a lot of time in here.
Oh yeah, so in some of the other people who have joined you are kind of looking around and like there's some like sciencey people with like lab coats looking around and going like, yes, this is actually quite the upgrade from my researching lab back on Earth. This is fascinating and can't wait.
I asked them like how like ahead of like normal technology is this, would you say?
Sirius Industries is always on the cutting edge of tech. Our specialty is in AI and AI development. However, the technology that is required to develop that technology has brought us some breakthroughs that have not quite hit the market yet. It's very, very advanced.
Understood. Okay.
I'll say certainly a step up from the lab I'm used to searching in.
And I don't need to remind you, but you are all under NDA, and everything that you see and use within Sirius Industries, everything you see and use while under Sirius Industries care does not leave your employment here.
Of course.
Understood. Nothing will be said. So what else?
And if you need to move, if you need to move between levels, just go ahead and slap yourself on a different level.
Ooh, okay.
Hold on. What are these? What is this? Yeah, big chamber over here.
So as you are moving forward, that is the main. What do you call that? It's the lift that leads to like the outside of the ship for maintenance and like cargo. So that extends down to the bottom.
Okay,
and
so this is like one giant cargo lift, basically.
Yeah. So that's So where you're at right now is the operating room for the lift. The lift is the grayed out area, so you can't actually get in the lift at this moment because you're on the second level. The lift opens up on the bottom.
Big friggin' thing is the cargo lift, though.
That's the cargo lift, and that goes from the bottom floor all the way through to the top, and you can't access it from here. But the room you're in is the control panel, the control room for the lift.
Okay.
One of the control rooms for the lift.
So that's that's basically where truckers would load the supplies.
Basically.
Understood. Yeah. Okay.
And that room extends through the entire length of the ship. You can't access it from any of the other levels, but it is there.
I'll race you
at the very end.
So that heads down to the shuttle bay. So that is the EEV, emergency evacuation shuttles or vehicles. There are two as you can see in the graphic above as well. They are located in the wing of the ship, and if you must make an emergency evacuation, that is where you have to go.
Yeah, I like that bird's eye view and the silhouette of the ship. That's useful.
The bigger grayed out area below the cargo lift, that's the reactor core. It extends from the third floor to the second floor, but again, you can't access it from the second floor, but it is there.
Right, this area here.
So is this the only hallway to what is it, the escape, the
escape shuttles?
There's an escape shuttle on both sides.
Yeah, so this one right here is also
I see.
an escape shuttle.
Yeah.
It's
just mirrored.
I noticed the room is circular. Does that also contain a staircase, or is that only the ones that have dots in the middle of them?
Only the ones that have dots in the middle. Yeah, those are just junctions between the different halls.
Right. Okay. Yeah, so that's like a little.
And they can be used
basically in the middle.
Any of any of the junction rooms can be used as bulkheads in the case of depressurization or radiation leak or anything like that.
That's useful.
Okay. Gotcha.
So any of these can like close off at any hallway.
Yeah.
That's incredibly useful.
They've
Well,
certainly done their due diligence on safety.
that is an understatement. Definitely. What is this area of the ship?
Same thing, just a hallway to get to the shuttles. And that's just, again, more instrumentation areas for the cargo area, the cargo lift.
Okay, gotcha.
I guess we could explore the other floors. Well, I guess the you said down here is all maintenance.
That's all the maintenance bay,
facilities.
yeah.
So I guess
It's literally so like you have a ping. That is cargo bay that extends down below the ship, can lift stuff into the ship. You have the maintenance bay there, and that's the cargo hold for storage. Maintenance bays are up here. That is where you can that's where all the tools basically are. Reactors down here, and the reactor control panel is down there.
No.
Understand.
And so up top, if I could just
Yep. Climb.
yeah, climbing ding up the ladder. You said this was all crew quarters and stuff,
The
right?
tour guide is like, okay, everybody, one at a time, don't slip. Yeah, so this is crew quarters. So right above you, this is the galley. This is where you will be doing most of your hanging out. If you like, this is where everything is, right? Like you have recreation here. You have this, like the tables.
Air hockey.
You have a fully functional kitchen. You have a fully functional. Yeah, basically. There's an arcade machine.
Oh, what does the arcade machine
Bolted to the
have?
floor. What was that?
So what does the arcade machine have?
It's pinball.
Oh, let's go. All
It's a
right.
Space Cadet pinball.
We got Pong
It's a
too.
physical version. It's a physical version of the Space Cadet pinball that came on every Windows computer for a while.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, by the way, is Rose doing all right, or is it still cutting out for Rose?
I think she's still kind of cutting. I'm not sure how much she's going to be.
It's gonna be cutting out the whole time probably, but I am here.
Okay.
Gotcha. Okay.
But for this at the moment, I'm talking for both Charlotte and Father, just so we can get through.
Mhm.
This is where you'll be sleeping. That's your cryo chamber.
So that's, yeah.
You have
That's right. We haven't gone yet. So
departure is next week.
Oh.
Up there at the very top, that is your that is the, what's the word?
Is our equipment already on us, or is it in our living quarters, or is it in a specific part of the ship?
It's in a specific part of the ship. So at the very top, you have the bridge. Down here, you have personal lockers. So that's where your personal lockers will be.
Okay.
And I think at the moment, everybody will be in the process of like getting everything into your personal lockers.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
as this is the first time you've been on the ship, you have everything off, and then throughout the week, you guys will start shuttling everything in, setting them away with all of your equipment, everything like that. And
Very well.
and you have a med bay here.
Oh, where's medbay? Ah, the little weird shaped room.
Mhm.
Also good to. Do we have a doctor on board?
One of the white coats comes up and says, yeah, I'm the resident medic. She kind of looks around and says, if I didn't sign that paper, I don't think you would have had a medic.
Well, we appreciate your sacrifice.
And she kind of looks around and goes, yeah, that's a lot of pressure.
Oh, I'm sure glad you did. I know quite a lot about alien biology, but quite a bit less about humans.
She looks at you kind of inquisitively and goes, I didn't know there was information on alien biology.
Oh, it's a burgeoning field of study, but definitely not entirely a absent one.
Huh. Well, I guess I will defer to you.
Are we? So I guess question with that is this have aliens already been discovered at this point, or did?
Technically, yes, but nobody knows.
I was about to determine just
Well, or at least few people know. But I mean, well, because there's a lot of life forms, non-xenomorph life forms that are.
Well, okay, so like
the not
essentially
that are well
basically
known throughout the systems.
Yeah. Like basically like panspermia has been like that theory of panspermia has basically been like confirmed. There is a lot of life forms, but nothing like complex on the level of aliens has been like widely publicized.
Yeah, I'm assuming I don't know where we are on the timeline at this point, but I'm assuming xenomorphs are not common information. But
no, even this is post alien for sure, but this is definitely not to the point where
because evidently by aliens, like xenomorph is like a common parlance because they include that in the briefing at the opening. And so, or at least when they meet the Marines. So it's like somewhere in between then, where it's just like.
But even then, that's an internal briefing too.
Yes, that's true. Well, it's at least known to the military. But yeah, exactly. At this point, so there
knows about
a lot of alien life forms, but they're as the Marines call it, the bug hunts. Like they're basically very, very simple life forms in critters.
I see.
That are known, and well, a few giant worms apparently. But
apparently, harvesters or whatever they're called. But
that's basically the complexity of alien life forms that are.
I see.
Last on the tour. Last on the tour is that room is the Father mainframe. That's where you can directly communicate with Father and access Father's files, as well as using instantaneous communication to travel or to talk with home base should you need to on mission. There is basically like what's the word, like quantumly entangled particles on the ship and back at base that you can use to essentially send Morse code binary back and forth to each other. It is a very slow process, but you can send messages back and forth instantaneously between wherever you are in space and headquarters.
That's a feat in and of itself, given the distance that we're traveling.
Is there a reason we would want to access Father's files, or is that more of like a maintenance thing?
The ship officer, which is one of the members who is walking around with you, and he's already been on the ship. He's kind of like, I've seen the ship. I've already done a couple tours. He's like, I know Charlotte. Charlotte's a pretty good girl. And he's the one who's normally the one who has to access Father's files, either for mission updates or for returning, or for mostly for updates back and forth between headquarters and.
Gotcha. Okay.
You said this is just a administration guy.
Yeah. Oh, he's a pilot actually, and he's the designated to be the ship captain.
Ah, the captain.
Yeah, that's me. I fly the ship. No, I don't know his name either. I didn't have time to prep names. His name is
Captain.
His name is Captain.
Charles.
She said Charles. Charlotte.
Charles and Charlotte. The two Charlies.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's two of them.
So yeah, as you go out the ship, you guys get acquainted. If you have any last questions before we depart, ask them now, and then we'll get to when you guys get to cryo. Really quick, Dakota, when was your cutoff time again?
Oh, it was 10:55, so we still got 2 hours.
Perfect.
Yeah, almost.
Okay. Perfect.
Very well. I believe I've sated my curiosity of everything I wanted to see. And yes, I've been briefed, of course, on what standard issue equipment I'll have access as the ship's resident xenobiologist.
Mm-hmm. And just because the ship is well stocked, anything down in like the engineering bay or up in like the information tech center, if you guys need something specific, we can make a roll to see if there is one on board the ship and if there's one that you can use.
All right, very well.
I'm sorry. It
Also
cut out
down-
a little bit. It cut out a little bit. What was that at the?
Oh, the ship is well stocked. So if you want something specific, we can make a roll to see if you can find one on board the ship that was already stocked previously and whether you can use it. As well, I forgot to mention, down in the cargo area, there is a very small armory, just in case.
Yeah, and so where's the you said there was the inventory area, right? Where was that again? It
That was
the
down below
maintenance deck,
here?
right?
Oh, wait, the
No,
inventory
that was the personal log. You said there was a
Personal
lockers.
locker,
stuff was.
Yeah, equipment will, again, either in the, depending on what it is, you'll either find it in Information Technology Center or down in the maintenance bay here.
Okay,
Understood. Okay.
That's the shop basically.
Yeah, that's the workshop. You have the workshop and the labs.
Is there a spot? So I'm working security on the ship. Is there like an office or a place that I should be, like a command center I should be staying at, or should I just be patrolling for the most part?
Down in Information Technology, you can find like security cameras and everything down there.
Perfect.
Right next door.
All right. I think that's all the questions I have.
Well, I suppose we have a week yet until we trip out.
Yeah, all right. That was all right, everybody. You got it. Was a good tour. Please don't touch that. And yeah, I'll meet you guys again in a week. And actually, I won't meet you in a week. I'll see you off. It's staying here. I'm not going where you guys are going. Screw that, man.
Oh, thanks.
Wait, you gave us a tour and you're not even going to be on the ride with us?
Listen, man, I just work here.
Oh, okay.
And the pilot actually looks around at everybody and says, "Actually, speaking of which, the pilot, Charles." He looks around and says, "Hey, I have a quick question for everybody. Now that we're all acquainted and well, because Charles was not in any of the trainings either. So, now it's like his first time kind of meeting everybody. How much do you guys know about the mission? Like, do you know how far and how long we're traveling? Like, proper?"
Oh, well, we were briefed on logistics. We know it's beyond the outer veil, out in deep
Do you
space
know
outside
how
of the
long-
galaxy.
Do you know how long we're going to be in stasis?
No.
Not precisely.
They didn't tell you. Figures. The trip, one way, 3,800 years.
Oh.
That's with an upgraded FTL drive, courtesy of Charlotte. Good job, Charlotte. Good work. And no joke, we are going into the emptiness of deep space. Nothing. I just want to make sure everybody here knows. I know we've already signed contracts. This is a significant haul. 7,000 years will pass before we get home, if we can survive the first trip.
Well, I can see why.
That's why they got an android to be a mechanic.
Fair point.
If it is possible, we can talk about this once we before we head out, but it is possible for Charlotte, if she is if you guys are willing to take the risk, it is possible for Charlotte to what's the word, to boost the engines and get us a little bit of a boost and get there a little quicker. But there will be some risks involved. Obviously, there is already plenty of risk, but I just want to make sure everybody knows that is an option that we have available to us.
How much of a boost are we talking?
Ooh.
Depending on how good she can get it going, we can shave off a couple 100 to 1,000 years.
I gotta be real, Doc. In the grand scheme of things, I don't really mean much.
One way or another. Well, I can see why they waited until after we signed our contract to give the exact number. So, I think
when they said you were making history,
yeah,
they didn't tell you the scale.
I think they made it abundantly clear, however, that not be returning to our normal laws. So, already agreed to that, even without knowing the exact scale. But that is definitely a lot more than I was expecting.
Yeah. So, I'm assuming, looking around, none of you have family back home. And all the other, people aboard the ship, they all kind of shake their heads.
What was I'm sorry, there was a little bit of a cut. What was the question?
Oh.
What was the question?
I'm assuming you guys don't have family waiting for you back home.
No, definitely not.
Kind of looks around and says, they were looking for a specific type for this mission, and well, looks like this is what we've got. So I'll see you guys in about a week. I'll be here on board the ship with Charlotte, making sure you were ready for launch. And I want you guys to really, really think about what you're doing. This is a momentous history for all of mankind. You may not even be around to celebrate. Just want you to know that. And with that, he kind of
yeah.
he kind of walks off, and Charlotte and they go over diagnostic stuff and making sure the ship's up to spec.
Interestingly, Dr. Turner, he's kind of stoic, just kind of blank faced, listening to the last of his speech, and just kind of pushes the bridge of his glasses up, just very casually. And it's really hard to read from his exterior how he might be processing the whole thing. But he seems oddly chill.
Mm-hmm. I forgot to mention, because we technically don't have to for the introduction area, that we don't have to do any mechanical rolls or anything like that, but you would have gained stress from that.
Yeah, we will have lost it over the course of the next 4 millennium, but I'm sure we would have gained a stress point now.
Yeah, you would have gained the stress.
Yeah.
You would have gained the stress during the brief, and another stress now, and it's you guys have been gaining stress throughout the entire, and gaining and losing and gaining and losing. Mechanically, that's basically what's going on, but obviously no rolls are being made. So,
yeah.
Anyways,
gotta roll 10 stress dice if you try to make coffee right now.
Just hands shaking. Actually, one of the
this isn't helping. This is not helping.
One of the medical officer is actually right now at the moment trying to make coffee and spills, and is oh, I'm so sorry. It's my hands are sweaty.
Understandable. Very understandable. Yeah, I just look over to Charlotte and Turner, and I'm just guys, by the time we get back, the what is it? It will be double the length of how old the Bible is right now. That's a long time.
Definitely quite
That's
the journey.
very specific information.
2,700 years ago.
That's even longer for our characters.
No, I know.
At 2,700.
Wait, what was that? Wait, I'm
no.
sorry. It was how much there and back? I'm sorry. It was
3,800 is what you said.
3,800 with
yes, much older. Much older.
One way.
Yeah. That's one way.
Dr. Turner just looks to Charlotte and is just Well, I guess you're not going to sleep with the rest of us. Sounds like you'll have quite a lot of time on your hands.
No. I'm sure I'll find some way to entertain it.
Well, I hope you androids don't think too much, because that's a long time to be alone.
Actually, we've got very good mental processing.
Father chimes in over the intercom and goes,
that-
"Oop." Father chimes in over the intercom and says, we also have, what's a good number? 10,000 terabytes of stored entertainment on board as well. I don't know what the units of measurement above terabytes are, but there's 10,000 of them.
I got a single question. Do you have They Live on DVD?
We have it on Blu-ray, upscaled.
Perfect. That's all I need.
Is that Barbie's favorite movie?
Yeah. You remember when I
tell.
said there was a reference?
Ah,
Yeah.
I see. Seem like you're, how should we say, all out of bubblegum.
I'm here to chew it and kick ass. I think after about 3,800 years, we're definitely gonna be out of it.
Well,
All right. So, just so that we have some names for these guys here, the pilot already got the name. That's Charles, the medical officer. That is Dr. Cho. And the guy giving the tour is Alexander.
but he's not coming with us.
He's not coming with you guys.
So screw that guy. I'm
Or
not
so
going
you
to remember
thought.
his name.
Yo,
Because 1 week later, when you guys are all packed up and you're on board, guess who's meeting you at the gate? Alexander with some bags, and he's just sitting there with his foot tapping. It's like, I'm going with you guys.
Wow.
Oh.
They gave me an offer, can't refuse,
Welcome aboard.
and I'm going with you.
And what exactly
All right.
is your speciality, Mr. Alexander?
He kind of looks around and just like gestures. You guys, I'm just here to keep an eye on you. I guess I'm your supervisor.
All
Promotion.
that is,
Yay.
Yay.
that is the biggest middle management overtime ever.
Yeah, I gotta be honest. From going to someone who was like ready to get out of here, and now you're our supervisor, I gotta be honest. You like skipped an entire process.
He looks around and is like, yeah, nobody else signed up. Nobody, literally nobody else. I thought there was a chain of command that was ready to go. No, came all the way down to me. I'm going, I guess. Literally nobody else signed up.
You and Dr. Cho have something to bond about then.
Yeah, and Cho's like nervously fidgeting with her bag. And she's just saying like, there's a lot about this mission that I'm coming to realize may not be best for our personal mental health.
And which part was that?
See, I was aware that the company didn't really care if we survived or not, as long as they got their tests. And like, I'm kind of here to make sure you guys like to do some to do tests on you guys after cryo to make sure everything's fine. I don't think we're waking up from cryo if this guy's our supervisor.
Well, to be fair, we'll be in Charlotte's capable for at the rate.
Yeah, Charlotte. I'm not worried about Charlotte.
Well, yeah, Charlotte's got a big wrench, all the certifications she needs. Got full trust in you, Charlotte.
Like a little female Bob the Builder.
Yeah, and the pilot kind of strolls past you, confidently walking into the ship, and he's just like, "Oh no, yeah, absolutely. The only two things surviving this mission are Charlotte and this ship."
All thanks for the vote of confidence.
And he disappears into the airlock. So, you guys ready for cryo?
I look over to Turner. Want to play air hockey?
Wow. Absolutely.
Well, I guess actually before
champ at that thing back.
I haven't played since middle school. You're on.
Oh no. That might have been the same amount of time. Distance between. I don't know how old Turner is, but no, yeah. So before you guys actually get into cryo. Oh, okay, he's not that old. I was thinking like 40s, but there's going to be a period of time where the ship has to accelerate before the FTL drive kicks in and then sends you into faster than light travel. So there will be some period of time before you guys can all kind of mingle and get together. And at this point, between the three of you, I would like if you can pick of the three NPCs that I've laid out for you. You have the pilot, the medic, and the officer. One of those three is going to be your buddy.
You got to pick a buddy from our NPCs.
And at the moment, you don't have a rifle.
Right.
And you can pick the same guy or the same girl. It doesn't matter as long as one of those is going to be your buddy.
I would say mine would be pretty easy. I think for Dr. Turner, it'd be like, especially seeing as our facilities are all kind of congregate together, it'll be science people unite. So he'd probably go with Dr. Cho.
Dr. Cho, yeah. And yeah, it's like the other people who are with you, they're like mostly roughnecks who are going to be.
Oh yeah, definitely sticking with her.
Yeah. So those are the three most qualified people that are going to be like your options. Like the other individuals are mostly they're like roughnecks or just like
labor and facilities and maintenance.
Labor, yeah. Hanging out with Charlotte down in C Bay or C deck.
Apologies, I didn't want to interrupt. What is it? So I think with Barbie being security, he would probably want to stick around with the officer in charge to see what he would want accomplished.
Yeah. Pilot, the
Captain Charles,
commanding officer, captain. The captain.
Would it be Alexander or would it be Charles?
Well, okay. So Charles is in charge of the ship. Alexander is in charge of the people in the ship.
Okay. I gotcha. I don't know. I guess what would make the most sense in this job?
Probably Alexander, actually, because he's going to be the guy that you would go to if there's like a security risk issue. Right? It's like, hey, something's going on, and then he would he'd be like your middleman to then talk to the captain if he has to relay something back to headquarters.
Understood. Okay. I'm already seeing where this is going. I don't like it.
This guy's my boss.
No, I'm starting to realize the mechanics of this game and realize what this implies. I'm not liking it.
So yeah, so your buddies as well. If you at the end of each act, which we'll get to when that happens, what is it like positive and like interactions where you like have stuff like with your buddies or your rivals, you can get story points.
Well, you can get
the story points.
Well, I guess in rules is right.
Well,
are you ruling?
Yeah. Well, I'm doing story points because we're not doing doing experience, obviously. So I'm doing story points. So if you get a story point, you basically use that as like D&D inspiration. And I'm opening it up to anything. You can use a story point for anything you want. You can auto succeed on a roll. You can ignore a panic. You can.
That's our get out of jail free card.
That's your get out of jail free card.
Just when I need the plot to go in my favor.
Yeah. All right.
I think we should start worrying if he gives them out like candy.
Yeah, I know, right? It's just be like, what are you up to?
that moment when like the game is like gearing you up for the final boss, but it's the first level.
Why is there boss
All right.
music playing?
Charlotte, you have a buddy as well.
Charles.
Kind
Yeah,
of
I guess-
figured. Kind of inadvertently made you guys already like buddies. Yeah, and also again, Charles has been working well with the ship, so I guess you would be the closest with him anyway, since you're kind of like his it's like little lackey. It's like, hey, Charlotte, we've got an alarm down in C-Deck, and you'll clear that really quick. And you just go, yep. Beep, 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 beep.
We got science buddies.
Yep.
Buddies and
Science buddies,
personnel buddies.
personnel buddies. Actually, that works.
The dynamic kind of worked out
It does,
perfectly. I gotta be honest. When you gave us the option, I was
honestly,
like, oh, I already have a feeling of what everyone's gonna go with.
The three classes, the careers that you guys picked actually kind of worked out fairly well for how this turns out to be.
Awesome.
So those are your buddies. Over the next few months, as the ship is accelerating like through conventional engines, as it accelerates to the point where hyperdrive the hyperdrive engines can kick in and send you into FTL travel, you guys can hang around the ship, banter, play some games, get to know each other a little bit better. You all kind of form your little cliques in your in groups, and
Definitely spend some time familiarizing myself with the lab. And then
and the lab
air
is
hockey.
mad air hockey.
Air hockey,
Absolutely.
let's go.
Air hockey. You have air hockey. You got pinball machine, and you can get Father to pull up like movies and like games up on like on the screen to entertain yourself as well.
Understood.
Months pass. Everybody's time to get into cryo. All right, everybody. Time to take a nap. See you in. He checks his watch. This is the captain speaking. He's like, see you in. Checks his watch. 3,000 years. All right.
Put me to sleep, Cap.
And so,
I got
one by
a
one, you
bad
enter
feeling
your-
about this. Sorry.
one by one, you enter your cryo pods. Charlotte is, you go around making sure everybody's like tucked in nice, pressing buttons on their consoles. Then, lights out. The journey begins. The longest journey in the history of mankind kicks in. FTL drives, faster than light drive, sends you into a significant, not fraction, multiple of the speed of light, getting you to where you need to be, with technology that was perfected by Weyland-Yutani. However, I forgot to say, did you guys ever discuss, and did you want to see if you can boost the drives and get there quicker? Shorten, because it's 1,000 years shaved off both ways, so totally you could shave off like 2,000 years of travel time.
I gotta be honest, that sounds like a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel like for us, no matter which way it is, everything's gonna be drastically different. So might as well take the safer route of those two. Not take any unnecessary risks if everything's gonna be different either way.
Yeah.
Alexander chimes in and is just like, well, yeah, but if you think about it technically, faster we can get out of FTL, the less chances that our brains are going to get fried.
Oh, I
that.
see.
Yeah, you see, right?
We're starting to get on the same wavelength here. Well, Dr. Turner, what your professional advice? What do you think?
Well, I mean, there's a fair chance that our brains could be fried just from going into a far more hyper FTL travel as well. Seems like any avenue beckons a fair amount of risk. So, feels like it's anyone's guess what would be the most optimal.
maybe let's try it there, and if it goes well the first time, we'll try it back. If we don't die, that is.
And Cho kind of chimes up and says, the length that we're going to be in, or the duration that we are going to be in cryo, I think it outweighs the risk of boosting the drive. If we're in there for a significant amount of time and and something goes wrong with our systems, there is a condition that you can get from being in cryo for too long, and the chances you're going to get that are significantly go up the longer you stay in. If the ship blows up, at least it'll be a quick end.
Fair. And at least we'll be unconscious.
Well, it's nice to know everyone on this ship attended Optimism Academy.
So you recommend the boost, Dr. Chow?
For our own sakes, I would rather get out of the other end of this FTL sleep with my brain intact.
Wow. I'll take your medical advisement. Any objections to the boost?
The captain immediately speaks up and he's like, if we boost, we lose a ship. If we don't boost, everyone here dies. Maybe, potentially. We're all gonna die anyways. It's up to you guys.
Well, everyone dies eventually.
Glass half full, am I right?
And you can see the captain has this strange calm about him whenever he talks about this. He's just like, yeah, we're all gonna die. And he has this very contented look on his face whenever he says that.
Is it? Can I try to perceive why he might be so calm?
You could make an empathy check.
Gonna do that. What's an empathy check?
That's one of
an
your
empathy
attributes.
check.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Is there a specific insight kind of thing, or is that just straight empathy?
I don't know if there's an insight skill. Yeah. What are the skills under empathy? They're command, medical aid, and manipulation. So yeah, it'd probably just be raw empathy.
Yeah. We're just make a raw empathy check.
First roll.
Oh, man.
And you can push it.
It's true. You could push if you want and get stressed out right before we go into cryo sleep.
There's no drawback to pushing it at the moment.
That is fair.
Okay. I'll push it. I'll push it then if there's no drawback.
You push it.
You push it.
Come on. It adds up to 6. Does that count?
So
No.
Wait, do we have
You
a
get the
low
idea.
empathy party?
You get the idea that the commanding officer, he's resigned to his fate, and the way that he kind of the way that he brought up everybody, making sure everybody's doesn't have any family back home, you kind of get the idea that he's probably not in the same boat as everybody else.
Oh.
Just from the way he kind of carries himself, and going over the early termination contract stuff, you kind of get the idea that he probably isn't doing this for his own benefit.
Fascinating.
Wow. Okay.
And that's on a fail.
I have my own theories IRL, but obviously I can't bring that in because that's breaking character. But
You can talk about it once you get out of cryo.
This is fair.
That's fair. Okay.
Is it time for the long sleep then?
It's time for the longest sleep.
Yeah, I think we gotta do FTL.
Yeah.
Not the eternal sleep. It's just a really, really long sleep.
Well, we'll be ancient history by the time we get out.
But at least, and then actually Alexander says Yeah. All right. I say we go for the boost, and we can update Sirius Industries in hopefully 2,000 years on how we're doing.
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Sounds good.
And again, Dr. Turner just pushes his glasses up and just, very kind of casually resigns himself and gets ready for the long sleep.
Mm-hmm. All right, so you guys get into cryo. Now, as you enter cryo, Rose, Charlotte, I will need you to make a heavy machinery check.
Oh boy, here's the one that decides our fate.
Yeah!
Now, this heavy machinery check
You got this!
will be...
Be sure to push. Wait, no, androids can't push.
This heavy machinery check will be to see how
Androids
well...
can't push.
They
No,
can't
what?
push because they can't gain stress.
No, I didn't think about that.
This
Good luck!
will determine
Hey,
how
roll
well...
again. It's been a while.
Heavy machinery. This will determine how well you can boost the
Just
engine.
click it.
You just click it, yeah.
Input value.
Input value.
Oh, it asks if you want to add
click on
bonuses
the...
or
Oh,
if you want to add bonuses or penalties. So it just leave it blank.
yes. Actually, you built this. You built the drive that we're using. So
Yep, bonus.
you get a plus. You get a +1 bonus. I'll give you a +1 bonus for this.
Snap.
Oh
I don't know
yeah.
if that's a lot. But
We'll take
yeah,
it.
you built the drive.
You could, so yeah, like in terms of 4 successes.
4 successes. Holy shit.
Oh, it got knocked off my. It got knocked off my screen. It was 4 successes.
Those are all 6s.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
So the
Perfect.
6s are good. The ones you don't want on stress. You don't have to worry about that.
This is true.
6s are a success. With 4 successes, she's just like, oh yeah, I've been playing this safe the entire time. Higher ups told me to make sure that they get there alive. You guys tell me to get there fast. We're gonna go fast.
We made a great choice.
Great.
She spends the first few years in FTL working on the machine and upgrading it.
All the time in the world.
She's got all the time in the world, and she's just there hanging out with father, just like, having conversation, slowly making progress. And it's like she knows that this particular FTL drive, she knows inside and out. Literally built it from the ground up with her own hands. And yeah, by the time you guys wake up, it will not be 3,800 years. It'll be significantly less.
Well, that's good.
Yeah,
I'm having good dreams right
problem
now.
is, yeah, you're having good dreams. I didn't know you can dream in FTL sleep, but apparently you can because it's not full cryo.
Oh.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like a mix between like cryo sleep and just like an induced coma, where your body is held in stasis, but your brain is still active.
Oh. So we can dream. I'm having the
Yeah,
good
you
dreams.
can dream, yeah.
Hurling through space.
Are we currently at the age where we're like dreaming has a multiplayer? Can we all play together? It'd be fun.
You guys are full on like yeah, like what's the word when you like livid dreaming and creating your own like all right, so darkness, then this blaring alarm as you suddenly are jolted into consciousness and your body just feels like it's on fire. The chemicals that have been running through your system, keeping you in stasis, are being forcefully ejected and out of every orifice. You're bleeding from your eyes. You throw up in your pod. The entire room is pitch black with a single red flashing alarm light. You bolt up. You struggle to get the pod door open to your stasis pod. By the time you get it off, fall to the ground and you look around. There's only 2 of you now. Barbie and Frederick are the only ones who made it out of their pod. You can see inside of the others the bodies of the crew thrashing and the life support system consoles next to them going haywire until one by one they all flatline.
Including, is Dr. Cho among them?
Holy shit.
Dr. Cho's among them.
No!
Everyone
gosh.
else. Alexander, Dr. Cho, Charles, unnamed roughneck.
Well, there goes my buddy.
Wait, they're all...
Even the pot.
You just watch them die. Everybody take 2 points of stress.
Of course, I knew it.
and
It was gonna come up and it was gonna give us more stress. That's why you did it. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh no, Dr. Cho.
That was a fantastic setup. That was so good.
Take 2 points of stress and then make a panic roll.
So if you hit
what's
the stress level button above your stress on the character sheet, it'll roll a panic roll. Let me roll mine. I'm keeping it together.
I am so sorry.
Oh, we're both keeping
You
it
guys are
together.
keeping it together.
We're both keeping it
You guys are
together.
keeping it together.
Oh, what would have been a fail?
I think it's a
The
table.
number
So the number
accumulates,
yeah. So it rolls a d6 and adds the number of stress points you have, and there's a table that says how bad the consequences are. Higher numbers gets worse and worse.
Yeah.
So I think like 1 through 6 or something like that is keeping it together. So if we're within that threshold, then we should be fine. But yeah,
Once
again,
you hit 5 stress,
it's impossible to.
you are
have no
guaranteed to
effect.
have something happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are guaranteed to have something happen when you roll a panic. So as this is happening, you two look between each other, and you are the only two. Loud alarms are going off. There is steam and like gases that look like they're filling the room, like this fog. You can't tell whether, I guess you can't tell whether it's steam or the chemicals from cryo burning off in the atmosphere because they're not meant to be outside your body.
Can I use a skill?
What skill?
Nerves of Steel.
What's that do?
I get a -2 modification to all. Oh, that's for panic rolls. I'm sorry. Never mind. Forget what I just said.
So I guess if you
Okay, so
Trying to get
nerves
rid
of
of
steel would have
stress,
helped if you
but that's
panicked.
not what that does. Okay.
Yeah,
yeah.
nerves of steel would have helped if you panicked. Yeah. So you wake up. That's what you see. And a voice that is not or no, a voice is heard over the intercom, and you just hear hull breach. The alarm's blaring. Alarms continue going off, and you hear that over and over again. And eventually you also hear reactor damaged. Please repair. And this is the voice of father, but it does not sound like the father that you were talking to.
Right. This is
previously.
like
this is like an
alarm.
automated voice.
Alarm father.
Hull breach. The reactor has been damaged. Please repair.
It's alarmed father.
Hull breach.
And Dr. Turner is just struggling to his feet and just like trying to remember how to stand for a bit, and is probably seeing double for at least a little while, I'm assuming, after that long of a trip. And just immediately just having to try and process everything that he's taking in. But like his, intelligent mind with a high wit score is definitely like still able to comprehend what's going on. But he's like, it's complete sensory overload for him right now. And he's just trying to first remember how to stand, and then second, try and figure out how are we going to address this problem.
So, for the players, we have now entered real time. To move your characters around the map, you will need to use the arrow keys.
Okay.
Sorry.
So
I'm
when you select your token, you can use the arrow keys on your keyboard to move one space at a time.
We're doing this in real time.
Yeah.
Now entered real time.
Okay.
Hold
Understood.
on. When do I get my hot
Reactor
chocolate?
meltdown in 9 minutes and 30 seconds.
Well, 9 minutes.
9 minutes.
Can I? Yo, can I like impossible game this and just like absolutely speedrun? Like,
Hold on, Dr. Turner is moving. He is stumbling down this corridor, but he is moving. He's just like, Barbie, we gotta get down to the maintenance level.
Dr. Turner, I gotta protect you. I need to get my stuff real quick. Make sure that we're all right. Make sure that nothing's gonna hurt us.
How long would it do? I probably drilled this a few times in the months leading up to going to sleep. Like, how long do I reckon I could take to get all my gear out of my locker?
That'll take you, if you know exactly what you're looking for, a few minutes at least, less than a minute.
Okay, yeah, I will speed run my locker and just try and, like I said, he drilled this a few times after we boarded the ship and before we went into deep sleep. So he's just gonna do it as fast as he can with his.
I'll let you know when you have your equipment. Yep.
Yeah.
And as well, the backup power is active, and you can see there are like also glow in the dark lines between all of the hallways leading to emergency exits into the shuttles.
Right.
I go ahead and grab all my stuff too, and I make sure I keep my what is it? What is it? The my signature item. I keep it close at hand. I make sure I protect it. I make sure I have it in front of me. Did you see what my signature item was? I was curious.
I didn't see what it was. No.
Oh, okay, it's that baseball bat that I had in the.
Gotcha.
That I had in the picture. Okay, cool. All right, so
signature items, baseball bat, fantastic. I love it.
All right, so
you guys are getting your stuff together, and
lab coat, rusty pen,
speed running it. You have all your equipment.
All right, let's go.
All right, go.
So taking the ladder straight down.
Oh wait, we should take maintenance. Take the maintenance ladder, the maintenance elevator, right?
Maintenance elevator is out of order.
No!
Right. I'm sliding down the ladder.
I follow.
So, yeah, that's gonna take us all
Reactor
the way.
core will detonate in 7 minutes.
All right.
7 minutes.
So I could just slide all the way down that ladder, right? And I'll go straight here. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Where are you?
I'm pretty sure that's the one.
Yeah, you slide all the way down, past the second floor, all the way down to the third floor. And you can see those lights taking you to the second floor to get to the emergency shuttles. You pass that, get down to the maintenance maintenance floor.
All right. Which way are we heading? Oh, follow the lights.
Go up and then down the left corridor or the right corridor.
Oh, either one of these.
Let's go.
Oh, no, you guys got arrow keys.
Right, arrow keys only.
Don't drag.
I'm just booking it. I'm just.
As you go down the corridor, you see that there is a collapse. This hall is you can't pass, and inside of the collapsed rubble, you actually can see Charlotte.
Oh no,
Charlotte!
Is she responsive?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not good. We need that android to fix this.
We have to go around.
Can we get her out?
Are we able to get her out?
Yeah, is she like covered in debris? Oh no, Lauren's frozen.
Oh no.
Oh no.
He was taken. he lost life support too. We're alone. Lauren, we were just speaking of the devil. We're sweating bullets.
The timer went off, so the reactor detonated. You guys all died.
Oh, no.
We did our best.
We've been sitting here staring at Charlotte, reading comic books, trying to figure out what to do next.
I got Charlotte to live. We just been reading comic books
for 10 minutes.
All time flows.
Stories to the baby as she falls asleep.
The final sleep for her, actually. Okay. So.
Yeah. So where are we at? We got like 8-9 minutes.
You guys are trying to get her out. So we're starting again.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, time moves a lot faster.
I think we're at
you hear
6
over the intercom.
minutes.
You hear over the intercom. Well, I guess no, that's true. You guys did do. I cut out before that, so I'll give you guys 6 minutes.
Okay, I'll take 6 minutes.
And you guys are trying to figure out. Yeah.
Yeah, I was asking Barbie. Barbie's stronger than I am, so I was gonna see if he could lift the debris off of her, and I'd be willing to help.
Oh, upon seeing a broken character, you guys also gain a point of stress.
Ah! She's broken. She's literally broken. Being an android.
We are so screwed.
I know, we're already at 3 stress. All right.
No.
At this point, because since you guys are doing, since you guys want to go quick, if you want to use something, use it. Tell me what you want to use it for, and then we'll see if you succeed or not.
Okay. Yeah.
Just go for the skill.
I would say.
Is Charlotte under rubble? Like how is Charlotte stuck right now?
She is in there. Like the whole tunnel has collapsed, and she is in it, and you can see her poking out between like pipes and beams and everything. And thankfully, it does not look like the hull breach is in this area.
That's good. That's
okay.
Good. I realized, again, we were talking this over while you were away, but yeah, like we realized we are kind of screwed without her in terms of doing any repairs. So we need to at least try and get her out because we need her expertise. But if this doesn't work, then we're booking it for the shuttles, I'm imagining.
Right.
Either way, Charlotte.
Reactor meltdown in 5 minutes.
No, it's okay.
Get her out of
there. And then Charlotte, can you like also kind of pull yourself out, please?
Yes, that's true. More than one character can help. You get a +1 for every character helping. So
okay,
up to +3.
Because she's an android, I'll give you 2.
Can Charlotte help while underneath?
Yeah, because she's an android, I'll give you 2 because she's strong.
Yes.
So +2 from her, and then
+1 from
one from Frederick. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Bam. It didn't work. Oh, there we go. No, it's lopsided. No.
You have to panic.
Yeah, 2 successes and a panic. So we do. At least we got the success, but you got to roll panic roll.
So you lift.
The face hugger is a panic roll.
Face hugger's panic. So you got to roll a panic, and
nervous twitch.
Ooh, we got a nervous switch. Everybody take another level of stress. Well, I guess just you, Raph. But you get her out, and you can get her body. But you can see that you have her torso, and that's it.
I'm at 4 stress.
We're going. We just want to run with
All right, we got her body.
We're gonna.
Let's go.
We're going.
Charlotte, can you repair the hull breach or keep the reactor from melting down?
If I can get close enough.
So you guys are dragging her along.
Yeah.
I have a very big question. Can I use a stamina roll to run faster and potentially get more, like 30 more seconds onto our timer?
No.
Damn it.
Okay.
You can't.
Reactor meltdown in 3 minutes.
No.
Well,
Land, I can't move Charlotte.
Oh, you pull her out.
All right. Well.
It's right here, right? This thing? It's this room?
Yep, that's the room. Charlotte pointing in the right direction.
Okay, so we're in. Charlotte, what do we do?
Charlotte.
So Charlotte's gonna do like a really quick observation around the area, see where the breach is.
Heavy machinery. It's the breach isn't here. Those are 2 separate things. Is the breach and the reactor.
Can I climb up and see if I could close like bulkhead doors wherever the breach is, just to make sure it doesn't affect anything else? Can I climb up to like some sort of control room?
Yes. The control room, unfortunately, is on the 2nd floor.
Can I? Well, I'm at the pass here, so can I climb up?
You can.
Back up there?
You can climb up and get to the 2nd floor and kind of manually close bulkheads. No. The bulkheads you can close. You can do it system-wide through the things, but you can also like just punch the bulkhead thing and just kind of manually close them one by one if you get there.
Right, but I don't know where it is.
Reactor shuts down in 2 minutes.
No,
the bulkheads are on each. The doors can be shut down like bulkheads.
Yes, but I don't.
So anything that you pass through the.
Right, but I don't know where the breach is. So I don't know. I'm just trying to isolate it.
Get the breach. Okay, so get to the breach. You have to. Yeah.
Being the repair specialist. Should she prioritize reactor or breach?
You're in the reactor. That's where you are right now.
I would prioritize the reactor for you.
Okay.
I can get to a console or something and close the breach.
Yes,
and
please.
just at least close off the doors so we don't have to worry about it.
As you climb up the ladder, you can hear a depressurization happening in the hallway that you did not take. Rose, make a heavy machinery check.
Oh, let me back this way. Oh, hold on.
We're gonna get sucked out like Kirby, please.
Reactor shut down in 1 minute.
I'm gonna try
down in 1 minute.
Do I have an input value?
No.
Okay.
Okay, 2 successes.
2 successes.
We're rolling.
Congratulations. All right, so Rose, I am going to give you a series of problems for you to fill out to fix the reactor.
What?
She got 2 successes though. What is that? That's gotta help with that.
Give me the problems.
So you can get to the reactor and you know how to shut it down.
Speak faster.
Can I hit the button and just close this bulkhead door, knowing that there's some noise coming from this direction?
Yes.
All right, just boom. Close that aperture.
Lauren, hurry up.
I'm hurrying. Rose, did you see it?
Oh, what? No, I
Right.
can't do that.
Fill that out, and by the time you're done, the reactor will be fixed.
How much time do we have?
15 seconds till reactor meltdown.
Fine, I don't have a calculator.
10 seconds.
I run up to the thing. I start pressing.
5 seconds.
What's top
3,
time? 15.
2,
It's like 155,
1.
right?
Reactor. Well, the reactor melted down. The lives of the SSV Rigel and their fates will forever be lost to time. Unfortunately, you didn't make it in time to shut down the reactor.
No.
All perished. Darkness. A blaring red light and alarm as you wake up from cryo.
What?
Frederick, you were the first to wake up. And in front of you, you see Charlotte.
What the?
She has awoken you from cryo manually and is now working on awakening Barbie. You can see that the life signs of the other panels are still in, like, they're still going crazy. You have woken up before it got too bad to where you were able to, where you were forcibly woken up and you were vomiting chemicals everywhere. However, you died. And you remember that. Take 2 points of stress.
What the
Wait.
fuck is going on?
Wait, 2 points from where I was, or from a fresh start?
No, the stress that you had was from a previous life. You start over from scratch.
Okay, so I just have 2 total?
You have 2 total now. Barbie,
Okay.
you wake up in the same way as well. The first thing you see is Charlotte calmly waking you up from cryo. You can see that again. The other chambers are all like their heart rate is increasing. They're getting to the point where they are going to start convulsing. You have time to get one person out of cryo.
One person. So I'm sorry. Which? Apologies. Can you please repeat? I was so
You have time
mind blown by what's going on.
You have time to get one other person out of cryo.
I get Dr. Cho.
So you start waking her up. Beep, beep, beep.
I start waking up Dr. Cho.
All right.
Oh.
It's gonna take a while to get her awoken, but as you guys gather your senses, what are your reactions? it does not seem that the ship is in as bad of a condition. The alarm is still going off, but that fog that was there previously is not present, and the alert that's coming over the intercom is only sporadic. It's just power has failed.
What's Charlotte's experience?
So from Charlotte's point of view, power failed. You went to go check on the reactor. And the moment you got into that hallway, something hit your ship and caused a lot of stuff to happen. But amongst that, a pipe burst in the hallway, and you were caught under the collapse. And you've been there for like maybe 10, 15 minutes before they got to you.
Wait.
When you woke up, you didn't wake up. You just kind of were where you were the exact moment the power went out, and you realized you didn't want to go down and check on the power because last time you did that, you died. So you went to wake up the others first. You have, because Charlotte woke you up ahead of time, 10 minutes before, 10 to 20 minutes before what you guys woke up from happens.
We need to get down to the reactor.
Going on?
Wait,
okay, well,
just-
we need to jump at it. We're about to lose time again.
Am I the only one that had a very bizarre dream?
No, not even in the
I
slightest.
don't even know if I'm supposed to dream. I'm trying not to freak out right now.
Considering you said that, we just had the same dream. So,
What was that, and how? I mean, I would think
Look, I don't know what's going on, but we need to get down to the reactor, okay?
There's no way
100%.
that can't be real, though. Like,
Look, we don't have time. We have to get to the reactor.
There's no time for logic. No time to explain.
no time to explain.
No time to explain.
DM, do we still have our equipment on us?
No.
All right,
I'm
gonna go and try and suit up really quick.
Sprint.
Remember, arrow keys.
Oh, arrow keys only.
Barbie, you were still waking up Dr. Cho.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Dr. Cho, I am so sorry I abandoned
Dr.
you.
Cho Dr. Cho is waking up from her cryo about now, and you open the hatch, and she wakes up and says, are we there yet? What's going on? Why is there alarms blaring at my head? Oh, what's going on?
So the reactor's about to melt down. It's about to explode. You ever seen Zero Dark 30? Yeah, so that's basically going to happen to us. We need to go. We need to go and repair it.
What's going? Oh no! It's all gone bad, isn't it? She looks around at the other pods and sees that they're fully convulsing, and again, one by one, they start to flatline. But or no, they haven't started flatlining yet. But it's getting to the point now where they're not savable.
Also, I have among
and she
my
looks
gear
at that.
a hand radio. Am I able to communicate with everybody else over that distance, or is it just anybody else?
If you
who
can
has
get everybody a hand radio, you have to get everybody a hand radio. I'm gonna say you have enough for to hand out.
Okay.
But yeah, Cho is awake and she's freaking out as she's watching her other crewmates die. And she's like, "Wait, we have to wake them up. We have to wake them up. We have to save them."
Dr. Cho, we need to go right now.
We can save them.
No, we will not be able to save them because we won't be able to save us. We need to go right now.
Oh, what's going on? What you're saying doesn't make sense. What you're saying doesn't make sense.
I'm aware. Trust me, I'm aware.
I have my gear. Okay. I have my gear. I'm running back
Charlotte's
here.
already got like her gear on her, right?
Yeah.
I run back here. I hand out
So like she's kind of like
hand radios to the two survivors here, Dr. Cho and Jablonski.
Okay.
Charlotte's like in this hallway, and she's like, I like this. And she's gonna run down the other hallway.
Wait, where is Charlotte?
She's down
she's on
here.
B deck.
She's right here on
Do you
B
not remember what happened the first time? Go get her.
Wait, wrong thing. She's going.
Yeah, you're on the wrong floor. Yeah.
She goes down to see you.
There we go.
Yeah, that's the right floor.
Yeah. Okay. She's here.
You get on the C deck.
So she's like, I'm gonna go this way.
Does her android ears have access to our radio frequencies?
Yeah, I'll say so.
All right.
Charlotte, are you all right?
Power out.
Yeah, I'm almost
Power
at the
failed.
reactor.
Is it looking okay, or is it still like it's still melting down? Right?
I don't know. I'm almost there. Give me a second.
Got it.
Wait, how's the reactor looking? Do I have to solve all these? Do I actually have to solve all these?
Get a calculator, girl.
All right.
Lauren stole my calculator.
Get
You have
another
one
one.
on your computer.
This is true. If you got one on your computer, I always have that on the start menu.
Okay.
Turner, we hit something. We got to go check the
I,
bridge
like,
and see if
edit
we can
these? I can't.
like
No, I can't.
wave course or do something.
No, just put them in the Discord message. Send it to me.
Dr. Cho, keep your radio
I'll put him in
handy.
the Roll20 chat.
Okay, that's good.
Save them if you can, but we need to address these other issues. Let's go.
I'll do my best. So much time is passing there. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, I'll do my best. And she immediately well, she looks at it first and she's like, I need my equipment. And she books it out and is heading down to
Her locker.
Her locker, and then she's gonna head down to the labs.
Can you
Turner.
grab my? Sorry.
Oh, Dr. Turner's just he tells her that and then just leaves her. He's going down to B deck and going back to where the whole breach was.
Yep.
Dr. Turner, can you please grab my equipment, my bag, put it all in there, and bring it up to the bridge?
How do I clear?
Sorry, Dr. Cho, my bad. Dr. Cho.
Dr. Cho.
I'm booking it.
Bring it up to the bridge as soon as you can. And so I immediately book it to the bridge.
Okay, you go to the bridge. What are you looking for?
I'm looking to see anything suspicious, anything that might be in our way, an obstacle of some sort, something we
Comtech.
might have crashed into. What was it?
Comtech.
Comtech roll for you. I'm at this
To use the machinery.
I'm at this bulkhead here. Do I hear anything down the hall?
You do not hear anything down the hall.
I visually inspect. And
Oh,
do I
no.
see anything?
You see nothing. Barbie, you're looking through this and you're just like, oh man, I remember being trained for this, but your mind just goes blank. You don't remember how to access the sensors on board the ship. Unless you push.
Hey,
Wait, you don't have that much stress anymore, though, by the way, right?
Oh, no, yeah. You only have 2 stress, too. by the way.
2, okay.
Yeah. So every time you reset, you start at 0.
Got it, okay. Hey, Dr. Turner, how do we fly this thing?
I was not trained on the operation of the ship. I mean, I'm
so
fairly
sorry.
good with technology. I could try and help you, but I'm just gonna hit this bulkhead anyway. I'm gonna close this door just preemptively.
Close it.
Yeah, just out of an abundance of precaution. He's still a little skeptical about what his mind is trying to process right now, but he's just gonna close it anyway.
Yeah.
If we need a shuttle,
Barbie,
we'll
you can
take the
push.
other one. You need me
I'm
on
gonna
the
run
bridge?
over. Yes, please, and thank you. We'll check on Charlotte first, and then come up here as soon as possible.
All right. I'll
At this
check on
time, Cho comes in and is like, here's your equipment, and just like throws a bag at you and then runs back.
Okay, I quickly I quickly put everything on really fast, and I run over to the to this room over here, and I check the files, and I try to see if we can turn the AI back on.
That would be another Comtech.
Damn it! All right.
I should probably get up there. I do have a bit of contact. But I'm looking for Charlotte. Where's Charlotte? Charlotte!
Got one.
Charlie, where are you?
Oh, you got one!
I'm in the reactor.
Got one. Yes.
Yes. Put your character on there.
I don't see her.
See you?
I can't. I'm doing math.
She's in the reactor. She's in the reactor.
Reactor.
What a quote.
I can't. I'm doing math. What are we doing here? Okay, I'm at the reactor. Oh, right.
So,
Charlotte's just doing math, though. That's what I see. Like she's just here troubleshooting.
Yeah, she's literally doing math, trying to fix the reactor.
Charlotte.
Barbie,
this under
you
control.
what do you call that?
I do.
You access father.
All right.
Don't disturb me.
Sorry.
Yeah, you access father, and you're trying to access the files to see if you can turn it back on.
Correct.
As you do, you realize that you can only turn on certain aspects of him. Well, first of all, you can only turn on certain aspects because of your clearance. You're not the captain. However, what's stopping the AI from functioning at full capacity is the fact that the power is out. It's a power shortage that's what's causing the AI to malfunction, essentially.
Can I
just
check the files? Oh, hello. Nice to see you. Hope you're having a great day.
At the moment, the ship rocks. Everybody falls, stumbles. Hull breach. Hull breach.
There it is. This can't be happening.
There's no way. What is going on? What is going on?
There's no way that dream was real. That's not scientifically feasible.
You and I had the same dream and we're experiencing it twice. You tell me what's not feasible about that.
Okay, I don't understand what's going on, but let's try and figure this out. Let's try and game it out. What does that mean? That means we've got what? If this is exactly the same somehow, theoretically, we've got 10 minutes.
That means that Charlotte's by herself in the hallway.
She's not in the same place though.
I checked
on her. She's in the reactor. She's at the reactor. She should be fine. She's working on it. But we need to find a way to get power back online if we're gonna do it.
At this point, Cho approaches both of you, panicked, and is just like,
Dr. Cho.
The other crew. I couldn't get them out. They're gone.
All right, keep it together, Dr. Cho. We need to figure out where's the power. Start with that.
I did multiply instead of plus.
You cannot be telling us that in this moment right now.
The lights flicker.
Oh no.
Lights flicker a little.
Of all the times you could have been brutally honest, that was not the
time. All right. Is there any way? Do I know where the power is to get Father back online? Do I know where that mainframe is?
Charlotte's working on it.
Oh, that's all the reactor.
It's a ship power problem.
All right.
Ship power problem.
So there's nothing else we can do. I mean, I was able to close that bulkhead door though, right? There's at least enough reserve power to be able to do that. So yeah. I don't think we have to worry about that.
There's reserve power, and the AI is operating on reserve power. So he's not at full power, not at full strength.
Okay. So we're just waiting on the android.
I'm almost done.
What do you mean? Where's Charlotte? Is she fixing this?
Down working on the reactor.
Yes.
She should be.
She rushes and grabs your hand with the radio and just like clicks it and just like, Charlotte, what's going on? Whatever you're doing, please hurry up.
Don't distract her, doctor.
I kind of try to push the doctor back a little bit. Like, hold on. Like, don't
maintain your composure.
Work faster. She could end up like not doing it correctly. So don't do that.
Let's not rush her.
Dr. Turner.
We gotta trust
Dr. Turner.
The android that was placed on the ship to do her job. All right, we're all here to do a job. This is the android's job.
Why are you guys so calm? Our crew is dead. The captain's dead. The power's out on the ship. We just got hit by something. What's going on?
Is that correct?
Oh,
yes.
Let's just say I had to go to the bathroom when I woke up. I don't anymore. So, like, as far as the calmness actually goes, so
Dr. Turner,
just to
power comes back on, and the lights turn back on.
That sound.
You can see that modules within the Father system start flashing and start blinking, and then suddenly, the lights turn on. Father is. Well, the power's back on, but you have to still activate Father. You made that ComTech roll before, so that's going to take a little bit to like just go through the systems and turn them on.
All right.
You just see like a giant stain on my character's pants.
It's slowly getting bigger.
All right.
Slowly.
Yeah, Dr. Turn just hold glasses up.
Yeah, you hear the alarm again. It's like, hull breach. Power has been restored, but hello. It seems that something has impacted our hull. our sensors are down. We cannot see what it is we hit or what hit us. It appears as if all of the optical sensors on the outside of the ship have malfunctioned. You have to replace them to see what hit us or what was hit. Or one of you can go on a spacewalk.
Can we?
All right.
Is Howell's going to ask? Can we send the robot? Sorry.
That's what I was made for.
I'm sorry to. Can I like cut in on that really quick? If we send her on a spacewalk and something happens, no one knows how to fly the ship.
This is very true. Father, is the ship? Do you have enough systems?
Charles knew how to fly the ship.
I know, and Charles isn't here
Dead.
anymore. Father, do you have the programming to operate this ship without Charlotte?
I have the programming to operate the ship. However, any evasive maneuvers or anything that requires a more human touch, I will not be able to do. I can get us to our destination, which it seems we have arrived.
So we
Real
made
quick.
it.
Out of character, Lauren, I felt the full weight of that decision in that sentence. That
Which
was
decision?
excellent. When picking who to wake up, that was
Yeah.
the way you worded that, I felt the full weight of that.
You made a pretty snap judgment. I think you made the right call, though. We need a doctor, but all right. Well, we at least have time. We're not about to blow up. We can think about this for a moment, right? What
The hull has still been breached.
I closed.
Yes, and
Is
Charlotte's
it-
heading back up, and she will
I need
close
your.
that specific area on the way back up. Yeah, I don't know what happened to her. She was in the reactor.
I don't know what happened either. Yeah, get her back up and move around.
Where was the? Was it? Sorry,
And, Father
God,
says there was a hull breach on the eastern section of Deck C and the western section of Deck C.
I did not close the western one. They might be
Eastern section of Deck C.
Or of Deck B. Sorry,
Deck B, yeah,
eastern section of
that's
Deck
right.
B
I
and the
was
western
assuming-
section of Deck B.
I was assuming you meant B,
Yeah.
because that's where I heard it last time.
Okay,
so
so
I closed the bulkhead door on the eastern section. It was in the hall going
so
towards the
this
shuttle.
way.
Yeah, so this one down here.
All right.
As Charlotte climbs up the ladder, you can hear the sounds of depressurization happening to the hull in the hall to your left.
Yeah, it's in the same spot on both sides.
Oh, is it to both shuttles?
It might have knocked out both shuttles.
I'm starting to
She
realize
chips out
the
one.
strategic layout of this ship to absolutely screw us over.
All right.
Close the bulkhead. Zitch.
Well, at least we got both of those closed off. I'm assuming, are we
Then-
able to, from like the bridge, are we able to like see like visuals of her moving around the ship, or would there be?
You can see the whole map as it is.
Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, that's right, because we have like the data thing that tracks all of us, so
Yeah.
we could all see this. So yeah,
You can all see this.
and through communicating over our hand
Okay,
radios.
she's done the other one.
Yeah. Well, I did the other one earlier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that side's
Yeah.
good, but the left hand side did not know about. Well, that's not good.
Not one bit. All right, we need to get the hull breaches secured. So we need to go ahead and lock down each of those spots, and we can figure out what we're gonna do from there. But we need to make sure those breaches are shut.
Yeah, they are. I think Charlotte just made sure of the other.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm
excellent.
talking into the radio.
Yeah.
You're right here. I'm making sure Charlotte can hear.
I hear you talking right here, like, no, we're role playing.
You're right next.
It's like picking up your voice on his radio.
Yeah. Feedback.
I'm sorry. So it's. I apologize. I might have misunderstood the whole breach thing. So did we shut down
The
which
whole
area?
breach has been localized, and the decompression has been halted for now. However, of course, those areas of the ship are no longer accessible by yourself, but
Yeah, basically we close the airlock.
There still is a hull breach.
Right. So yeah, it won't bother us.
If you want to get to those, if you would like to get to those areas, you would have to get a pressure suit from the airlock chamber.
And you said the cameras that would look at that area are not online.
Hold on one sec. Raph and Dakota both make a D6 roll really quick.
Just a straight D6.
Just a straight D6.
How do I do that? Oh, I see.
It's just one at the top.
Use some presets.
I got a 1.
I got a 2. We can count.
All right, Barbie,
we're going up.
Yeah, we can count. 1, 2.
Barbie,
sorry.
panic.
What?
Panic die?
Barbie.
Okay.
Like I just panic or I panic die?
Panic.
Like, oh,
You panic.
okay.
All right, so you got to make a panic roll. That's if you click on your character sheet on the above your stress level, where if you just click stress level.
Oh, I see.
You develop a nervous twitch. Raph, take another stress.
All right.
And also, Barbie, you also get another stress on top of it as well. So
That's true. It says your stress level
Barbie.
and the stress level of friendlies.
You swear you just saw the captain walk out of the AI room, and when you turn to look, he wasn't there.
What?
You've got a bit of a nervous look on your face, Barbie. Are you okay?
I am fairly certain I am hallucinating. Please don't let it affect your own mental state. I just saw the captain walk out of that room in front of us, and when I looked, he wasn't there.
I turn and look at the AI room as he's gesturing.
Nothing's there. Cho is crying in a corner.
Yeah, you're definitely hallucinating. So,
All right, am I gonna go fix these ship repairs?
should we do a buddy system and just try and maybe 2-person spacewalk? The android doesn't need a suit. One person can go out there with a suit and maybe have us like a chain, like tied together so one person doesn't get lost, or if they do, the other can pull back in, something like that. That's something that can be arranged.
A tether?
Yeah.
I could see it. I would definitely say that one person go with the robot and the other come with me, just so we have extra. Both
Right.
parties have some form of security.
Yeah. Group up.
So I'd say Turner, if maybe you go with Charlotte.
All right. Haven't done something like this in a long time, but it is really a part of my training.
Yeah, this is something you've experienced before.
Not in this exact scenario, but
I'm about to say, are you an expert in deja vu, like weird dream circumstances?
I cannot say that. And I still do not understand what that possibly could have been. I mean, Charlotte seems to remember it too. And yet, I would possibly chalk it up to a hallucination of the chemicals that were keeping us in stasis, but that wouldn't explain the android remembering everything that it doesn't.
I have a name.
Charlotte. But that doesn't.
You guys hear this creak throughout the entire ship.
I was hallucinating. Don't worry about it. No. I immediately draw my gun, and I kind of have like my hand ready to grab my baseball bat too, and I sort of like go towards the direction of where we heard the creak.
Is there anything?
It was
like
everywhere.
Display map?
Like
It was just the whole damn ship.
Yeah, the whole damn ship.
All right.
And at that moment, Joe's like, "Fuck this! Nope, I'm out. Get me off the ship. Get me off the ship. I'm leaving. Where's the escape shuttles?"
I quickly grab Cho and I say,
all
"Hey,
the escape shuttles are shut
stop."
off.
And you hear over the intercom, Father say, "It appears both shuttles have been damaged, and the hull has been breached in those areas. I do not believe you can take the space shuttles out." And at that moment, Cho panics, and everybody around takes this point of stress as she is thrashing and screaming, and she's like, "Just I want to get off this ship.
Dr. Cho,
I want to get off this ship.
Please calm down." As I take a point of stress.
Make a empathy check.
Oh no.
All of us are just
Can I make it a manipulation roll?
Yes.
Okay. I get a success, but I also panic.
She's like, okay, Dr. Turner, I trust you. I'm going to follow your, and then you develop this nervous twitch in your eye, and she goes, "I'm going to trust you."
Dr. Cho,
you're not being sincere, are you? We're going to die here.
You just, I just imagine you just go, "Hey, everything's going to be all right."
Also, Barbie, you take another point of stress as well.
Oh, I'm sorry, one more time?
You take another point of stress from his
my nervous twitch. You just see the look in my eyes.
I'm at 5 now, aren't I?
Look,
I'm at 5 too.
just calm down. You all signed up to this with the expectation that you might not make it back. All right?
Do I have to roll again, by the way?
Yeah. I knew we weren't gonna die, but not like this. What is even happening?
Definitely worse than expected.
And you see her jump, and she goes, "Ah!"
We'll go find out.
Alexander, what are you doing here?
What? I look around.
And she holds her hand out in the middle of the room. There's nothing there. Alexander, what are you? No.
See. Okay.
Alexander,
multiple people are hallucinating now. This is clearly a side effect of the chemicals that were in
no.
cocktail.
This kind of hallucination. She immediately switches into Dr. Mode. Is like, no. The cocktail that we are given does not induce hallucinations of this magnitude. Dreams and those kind of sensory stimulus that we get from the cocktails that we get from the cryo chamber does not produce this kind of physical visual hallucination. Auditory or visual hallucinations are limited to small sounds or colors and shadows. I saw Alex.
Well, nobody else
he was right there. He was right there.
As the security personnel on this ship, from now on, we are all staying together because this is so weird and there's no way that we are all splitting up with all this happening.
With all due respect, we can't all go out to fix the ship.
Yeah,
you hear the ship
can
groan and creak and crack again.
I say,
that's it. I'm going out. I'm not letting the ship fall apart. I'm going out. If anyone's coming with me, come with me now.
I'm going with.
Well, damn it. All right.
The rest of you stick close, but don't go out into the vacuum with us.
Okay, we'll follow you up till that point. When you guys go out, we'll come back up to the bridge, and we'll try to get some semblance of what is going on.
Okay.
I'm sorry. How do we get the cameras back on again?
The cameras have. It seems the camera physically have been damaged. You have to go out there and replace them yourself.
Oh, son of a bitch. All right.
Do we have equipment for that while we're on this spacewalk, or?
You can get equipment and spares from the maintenance bay. Charlotte would know where they are, right, Charlotte?
Yes.
All right, Charlotte.
Unfortunately, Charlotte, if we can't do the spacewalk, what should me and Dr. Cho do? Should we just sit tight, or what?
I mean,
the most helpful on this venture.
Yeah,
it is worth noting. It is worth noting that many of the sensors outside of the ship have been disabled. I will not be able to assist them in the spacewalk. However, you can find a physical map of the locations in the maintenance bay of all of the cameras and sensors that must be replaced. That I cannot help you with. You will have to have somebody to tell them where the locations of the equipment that needs to be replaced is, and then they will have to go and navigate their way on the whole of the ship blind. I will not be able to help.
It sounds like that's what we're doing, Dr. Cho.
I'll go down and I'll get the plans from the maintenance bay. You stay here. I'll be right back.
I ain't making you ain't going alone. I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you. No, I'm going with you.
Yeah, keep the soldier boy close.
Yeah, even if she's like trying to go ahead of me, I try to follow her as closely as possible.
And I'm following
she's gonna
Charlotte.
head down and try to get to the maintenance bay. Yeah,
I'm following Charlotte wherever she goes.
Where am I going? I'm not good at ship
Maintenance bay.
layouts.
Maintenance bay.
Right
Where's that
here.
one?
The very bottom, the three
Okay.
things. That's where all the your spare parts and tools and equipment are.
What?
You go in there, you can just
I
pick it
can't
up.
move it now.
Oh.
Okay. I'm sorry, that's where maintenance bay is.
It won't let me
which
move her
one again?
anymore.
I apologize.
Oh wait,
Yeah, it's
I
down
was getting
here.
the wrong one.
Oh,
Where
yeah,
was it? I'm sorry.
so
Yeah, we're in the right place. These three
party.
rooms.
Oh, great. Okay.
As you go down to the maintenance bay, Cho makes a run for it and books it towards the labs.
I quickly grab her. I don't understand what's going on with her, but she
Take a
needs
close
to stay with the group.
close quarters roll, and as she makes a break for it, everybody who's around, which is everybody at the moment because you're all together, take a point of stress.
So roll close combat.
Close quarters, or close combat, yeah, to grab her.
6 stress.
Dakota, what was your cutoff again? Is it an hour or 30 minutes from now, or is it in?
It's about 20 minutes from now.
Oh, damn it. Okay.
I know it's getting real good. I'm like, oh, hold on. Let me see. It's not.
We got 20 minutes to figure this stuff out.
Yeah. So you grab her and she's
Oh.
like, "No, get off me! Get off me!"
I just rolled
Oh,
it
you rolled
twice.
twice. I'll take the first
apologies.
one because I'll take the first one just so you don't panic. And she's struggling and it's like, "Get off me! Get off me! I can't take this anymore! I can't take this anymore! We're already dead. I just want to finish the process."
No, don't finish the process. We don't know we're dead yet. So, like, let's like try to figure this out first. You're the doctor in the room. Shouldn't we like go through the operation before determining the patient's like messed up? Like, does that not apply to everything else in your life?
She looks at you square in the face and is like, "Ben, this is a terminal illness.
Oof.
Well, then we're
I'm
gonna
going to
fix
choose
it.
to go out on my own terms."
How can you determine it's a terminal illness? You're not a mechanic. You don't know that.
Look around you. We're
I
not getting
am-
out of this alive.
You're the only one that's freaking out.
You have a nervous switch.
Sorry, you're the only one that's freaking out.
I'm the only one who's freaking out around here. Stay calm. You guys at this point now have all the equipment that you need to make the spacewalk.
All right. I will.
I'm gonna.
Where do I go for spacewalk?
I'll grab the. Oh, sorry, God.
Airlock is here.
Yeah, either air. Oh yeah, we have to
Where
go
is
back
it?
to the main airlock.
Oh, it's there.
I guess we're not moving in real time, so
Let's.
How do I get rid of the cards that are in Discord?
Can
Oh, not Discord, in Roll20.
Oh, the
What was
cards.
it?
oh, the cards on the screen.
Yeah.
Oh
There are
yeah.
cards on the screen.
Yeah,
there's
we
like
got
weird,
to-
there's like playing cards for
Can I get
some
rid of them?
reason. They've been on there for a while. I've just kind of moved them out of the way.
Oh, did I recall them?
Nope. Oops. Accidentally drew one. I was trying to
You
move
got a 5 of clubs though.
yeah, I was trying to
Very
move him out of the
lucky.
way too, but I don't think I can.
I'm trying to recall all of them, but it's not.
Oh well. But okay, yeah. If we have a moment. Oh,
No, thank you.
oh, we got a thingy. Somebody cheered.
Thanks for the cheer.
Oh, Haley's here. Thank
right,
you. So
You guys make it out to the spacewalk
yes.
or to the airlock. You go through the process and make it on.
If we have a moment before we like suit up and like go out, can I take a moment with just like the pen that's in his breast pocket? It's like a kind of steel cylinder kind of pen, very well made and sturdy, but definitely well worn in a lot of years. And he just clicks it for a bit, an old relic from better days.
Yeah.
A gift in university, and You just click it a few times for a minute or so, and just use the signature item to relieve a point of stress.
Yep.
What was it? Do we have the manual on us now? Like, did we end up grabbing
Yeah,
that?
he has all the equipment. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna. Where do you guys want us? Do you guys want us to just stay outside the airlock and wait for you till you get back?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Come on, Dr. Cho.
Fine.
All right.
So you guys make it to the spacewalk. Who's out spacewalking?
Oh my goodness.
Me
What is going on?
Oh.
Charlotte and
Who's
Dr.
this?
Turner.
Charlotte and Dr. Turner place yourselves in the middle of the map.
Oh my goodness.
I love mazes.
And who's Dakota? You're doing the map.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the exit?
What exit?
I don't think there is one.
Oh crap! Okay. All right. Wow.
So you
Okay.
have to guide us? Is that the deal?
Okay, guys.
So while you're doing the maze, Turner and Charlotte, you both are now on the outside of the ship, and you look out directly in front of the ship. You can now see this visually. You make a visual confirmation. Directly in front of the ship, you see what blew up, or at least you see the result of whatever blew up and damaged the hull of your ship. And it's this giant fireball twisting, it's like if a black hole was on fire.
It's like a wormhole type thing?
Kind of. If that's a thing that you use to rationalize what you're seeing, that's what it is. There is nothing like this that has ever been seen before, and you're staring directly at it, and your ship is moving toward it.
We're moving towards it, so it hasn't made contact with the ship yet.
No.
What are you guys seeing out there?
I don't know.
I
It's not
think
like
of
anything.
the sun, but it was like inwards instead of outwards.
That's surprisingly apt.
I literally just, as soon as
That's really good.
I sit there, I just go, okay, Lauren, am I supposed to like paint? Do you want me to use the paintbrush to like paint out where they're supposed to go, or am I literally just gonna go, hey, go south, go wherever?
Yeah, tell them. Yeah.
You gotta communicate to us. We got you in our earpiece.
All right. This looks like a very, very complicated crossword. No, maze. Why crossword? What? Okay. So
Yeah, it's a
you are
tangled
gonna
mess out
go.
here.
All right, you're gonna go south, and you're gonna take the first left if you're going outwards. I'm gonna be talking in the direction you're walking.
Okay. Wait. Okay.
So take south, go south, and take your first left.
Wait, which way is left?
Left.
Talking like left and
What
right
do you
in the
mean?
direction of like the map. Yeah. You just use that.
Okay.
Okay, so
Oh, okay. So all right, so you're gonna go south, and then you're gonna go
isn't this
east.
left?
Wait.
I was saying in the direct. So you're walking south. I was saying you would take the first left, which would have been this.
Okay,
Never mind.
okay.
Never mind. I'm gonna
First
use north, south, east, and west directions.
No, I get it. I get it now. I get it now.
Well, it could be
All right.
either
I get
this
it,
way or this way.
Do we want to split up?
I mean,
No, do not. So,
I'll
all
go
right.
this way.
okay.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
that's it.
From
Go
the
north.
outside of the ship, you guys can feel the ship twist and buckle. From the inside of the ship, you again hear that.
Dr. Cho, you were just hallucinating. Anyways.
Where are we going? Where are we going from here?
Actually, like my character's like this, but trying not to like let her know. All right, so you're gonna go east.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got a
All
lot
right,
of debris.
you're
Are we still going east?
You're gonna go east. Yeah, keep going. Go east.
All right.
And there should be two different hallways that two different like sections you're gonna find. Take the one when you're facing it that's on the right.
Hold on.
North, south, east,
idea.
east, west.
All right, so I could have said that, or I could have said take the east hallway that's the most south.
Southeast. Okay. We'll go to the bottom one.
That's fine.
That's a bad idea. Thankfully, this doesn't have to go on too much. As you approach the fireball in front of you, you can actually feel now the heat through your pressurized suits. And you feel a pull, and the ship. You see a part break off, go flying past you. It almost nearly hits you, and you feel like you're being pulled by something off the ship. The ship slowly starts to rip itself apart while you're on the hull. You guys go flying deep into that blazing ball of fire, incinerated before you can even hit the surface. Barbie, inside, the compartment the room that you're in is torn apart, and you are sucked out into the vacuum of space. No pressurized suit, minutes of asphyxiation. Your eyes dry and boil. Your blood expanding, the gases in your blood, the oxygen puffing up your skin, your vessels, until eventually you die. A slow and painful death as you watch. Cho got ripped apart.
Oh.
Cho got ripped apart as the whole thing exploded, and you pass. Darkness. The glowing red of an alarm as you all wake up. Charlotte once again waking you up one by one.
Can we make this a two-parter? I want to finish this.
That would be, I think, a pretty good time to take our break, because unfortunately, that is all the time that Dakota has to play with us.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness.
I take a DVD out of my bag. I throw it on the floor. It's Groundhog Day.
Oh my goodness. Right. There we go.
Once again, you have the opportunity to wake up one more crew member. We'll end it with whichever crew member you pick.
So Dr. Cho wasn't much help last time, was she?
No, kind of a fucking disaster. I gotta be entirely honest with you.
Charles.
We didn't really get hurt.
Charles.
I think Charles is a fantastic.
Yeah, that sounds like a. Well, we did get some information out of her. We did learn that we could rule out it's the chemical cocktail that is making us all loopy, literally loopy. So I think we got some good information out of her. I don't know if we're gonna get anything more than that if we pick her again. So I would agree.
Yeah.
The captain. Get the
because right now it's the captain or the guy who was like forced to be here. Let's really think about our options here.
He's your buddy, but let's be real.
Listen, I like the guy.
Buddy, but he's kind of
a great teammate, probably. Maybe. Well, actually, could be great. The problem is that it's too much of a risk at this moment. This one's the way better outcome, at least in perception. Then again, that was the reason we picked the doctor, so maybe we're wrong on that too. But you know what? So chips are in. The captain.
Oh yeah, we need to finish this. I need to know what in the world is going on here.
You guys begin the process of waking up the captain, and all of you add Dr. Cho as your rival.
What? What?
She's gonna die though. That doesn't matter.
Add Dr. Cho as your rival.
I got her as my buddy and my rival now.
Oh, so she's no longer your buddy.
All right.
You went through that whole experience. You're just like, I was fucking worthless. No.
So
she is.
Is Captain Charles my buddy now?
I just did a dumb and wrote rival in my rival.
Oh my goodness, we're so fried. The players are panicking.
You see what I mean when I say I need to find?
Is that the deal?
If you guys want to wake him up and choose him to be your buddy, that is something that you can
You're
do.
my buddy now. You're my new
However-
best friend. Get us, help us out, man.
Yo, I got
Everybody?
this guy, Officer Alexander. It's my buddy. Can we like switch? I want to trade out. I got a bad model.
I think I think the captain's all of our buddies right now.
Mhm.
Am I allowed to switch out my buddy?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Let's
Yes.
Every time you reset, you can change your buddy and your rival.
Wow.
And-
Meaning it's gonna happen again? Wait. Wait a minute.
Well, you did throw Groundhog Day on the ground.
You can change your buddy and your rival.
Serious.
He's like, you've been grounded.
Yeah. Every time you reset, you can change your buddy, your rival. Your stress resets to 2. You'll always start with 2.
Right, just because we're screwed. And we know
Because you're
it.
screwed.
Like,
And you
just-
know it. And
yeah.
you literally died several times. Actually,
Yeah, I just got sucked into a black hole. And yeah, the
cheer from Brenny.
Barbie just
oh yeah.
thank you, Brady.
Thanks for the cheer. Kick ass,
Hey,
everyone.
thank you.
They're getting their asses kicked right now, actually. But
By space.
that's all fine and good.
Brenny kicking our ass.
Hey guys, listen. And I just sit in the room and it's like, hey guys, listen. At
Getting
least
on
we
the cheer
can all
stage,
say, for 100% certainty, we are so fucked.
Yes,
Power
it is.
failed.
So much worse than I thought.
Yeah!
Yeah, you
When
wake
did-
up the captain and you're just like, oh my fucking head. Are we here yet?
All right, so
And then-
oh, we got another
Fade to
cheer.
black. Hype train! Woo!
Oh, hype train!
Let's go. Not the
So,
end of it though.
When
Yeah,
can we
so
continue this?
That's
Can we schedule this right now? I need to know.
Yes.
Do you want to try again
Can we do it tomorrow?
for
night?
next week or tomorrow?
I can.
Oh, I
I'm
don't
available
think-
tomorrow night.
Wait, hold on, Rose. Are we doing anything tomorrow?
I don't think I'll have tomorrow night.
I don't
open.
think we're doing anything tomorrow.
Yeah.
I really wish that wasn't the case, but at the same
Okay.
time, I gotta honor my commitments. What is it?
Dude, can you do next
yeah.
Friday?
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I have plans tomorrow. You said next Friday?
Yeah, next Friday,
Next Friday,
or Saturday.
same time.
I think next Friday would be fine.
Okay, let's do
Yeah,
it.
so
Part 2.
Next week, same time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, a lot of time was lost in the beginning due to technical
Yes, yes.
issues, and
Yeah, if we had started earlier, we probably could have wrapped it up. But yeah, apologies
This was
everybody.
like the midpoint break.
Apologies everybody for the technical difficulties and the late run. But hopefully next
Yeah.
time it shall be better. And
We got it, all the bugs out at the beginning. Hopefully, we got
Yes.
we got them all out right away.
And
So-
technical difficulties notwithstanding, this was kind of crazy. I'm still trying to wrap my head around what's going on.
I have absolutely. Okay, can I just say, Lauren, in all the time of D&D, I have not played as player very often. This was by far the best time I've ever played player. This was by far the most fun I've ever had as a player.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was very
Oh my
good.
goodness.
Yeah, you're very good at building atmosphere. That was really great.
Thank you very much.
That was oh wow. And then our
okay.
team dynamic was fantastic. We all just like worked off each other so well. I love that.
Well, guess we gotta wrap this up.
We have to end it there, unfortunately.
I need to know.
guys,
I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Believe me, if I had it my way, we'd keep going.
All right.
After all, there's only
I'm sorry. I'm
the rest of
sorry.
eternity for you guys to figure out what's going on.
Yeah. Well, we've already gone 3,800 years, so what's a few lifetimes more?
I gotta be honest.
Oh,
we had a
that's
feeling we
actually
wouldn't even make it back. So it's like, I guess we'll take this.
You guys didn't. You guys actually didn't ask Father how long it's been.
No.
Oh, another cheer!
It's really the most important question, unfortunately. I think that's like kind of the back of our minds at the moment.
Hype
That's
train
true.
him coming.
Oh,
Hype train.
Woo!
oh my goodness! Leave it to Alien to bring the hype train. All right. Well, thank you all very much for watching.
Thank you all so much for joining this. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I had a blast. When I was setting this up, I knew there was going to be pandemonium, but you guys delivered.
Oh, I am freaking out. Like, my character's, you know, it's still twitching, but like generally calm as a cucumber compared to me.
Oh my goodness, 1,000 bits!
Oh, 1,000 bits! Let's go! Level 1 hype train.
Let's go!
Okay, next Friday, we gotta do it. We've gotta do it, guys. I need to know, what the heck did we just see out on the hole?
What was that? What was that out in the hole? Right? There's some questions.
Next Friday.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Well, until then, I guess we'll see y'all later.
Until then, we'll see you guys later.
The
Oh, another
thanks for
100!
joining us.
See ya.
93%! 93%
everyone.
to the hype train!
Oh my goodness! We're speedrunning it. Okay.
Thank you all so much. Thank you, Brenny. Thank you, Luna Rose. Thank you, Cyber Rosaic. Thank you all for
More bits!
oh, thank you, Brenny, again! There it is, Brenny! We did it!
Oh, we did it 100%!
100%. This is our
confetti.
first hype train.
Hype train.
Is it first hype train?
I don't know. I mean, we did have a subtrain once, but I think this might be our first hype train on bits. Oh my goodness! Thank you all very much,
Wow.
everybody.
Wow.
Brenny. Yeah, Luna Rose. Look at the hypes. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah. This definitely brought it. But yeah, we have to go. So we'll see you all next Friday then, as we continue this odyssey of cosmic terror. See y'all later. Peace.
See you later.
Word. Good night. God bless.